told the nigga I'm not playing with him. Capping gangster. You know. They gon' hate on me, and that's my type. I be giving them money, nigga, all my life. I'm not playing with them niggas yet. I do it right. I give me to the money, that be me, and that my type. That my type, that I don't play with them, and that my life. I be giving to the money, nigga, and that my type. My nigga, yeah, be hating on me, yeah, they don't wanna do that, my nigga. I ain't nothing like them niggas, they know me, and that my type. Get my type, yeah. Woke up in the club, Cody Mag, I'm on that shit. Bricked up with the money good, she know me, I got double key. Keep it on me with a wristband with a lot of money on thug shit. She know that stay throw the one she love, nigga, I want all
let go.
Hating on me and never be proud. Never be right. You know my life. Then she fucking, we get it tonight. I know she be knowing I'm there. I know she know I gotta get. She know I come to her 40 on. She know about that. I don't got a lot of you. She already know I do. Niggas be hating on me, but me, yeah, I keep it true. Whatever she need, my money be good. She already know what I do. And I don't be fucking with them.
I only fuck with you.
Niggas be hating since I stepped on the scene on the YouTube shit. I been getting to the money, nigga. You would think I'm about to break. You would think I served the club on some mud shit. And I don't hate on them niggas. They only hate on me. Why you hate on me? What? You already know how I be. I be on that shit. You already know I'm G.
Cappy,
I don't be fucking with you. So why you fucking with me?
Cappy Key.
One page like police. You already know how I be.
Cappy Key.
Came in these YouTube streets, stepping B.
What?
Came through these YouTube streets, stepping B. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas always gonna hate on me.
They gonna hate on Cappy Keys, man.
Nigga. I don't fuck.
Cappy Keys.
How them niggas play? They gon' hate on me.
You know
why them niggas act like they don't wanna stay with me?
We in DFW.
When I come through, you already know how I be. Bag a bitch, take off the stage for 1, 2, and 3. She love niggas, she know I'm break. 40 man for the other shit. I don't play with them, I get to the money. You already know how shit get. 23, I bought a Bentley. 22, I bought a club. 24, had another club. Swear to God, I show you love. I'm 30 out. Listen, you know what I'm about. I don't got to play with these niggas. They know that the money I bring in the house. Keep that 40 with them hollow points. I pull it out. Nigga be talking like he gangster. You know what I'm about. Nigga don't play with me. You know how I be.
You already know.
I see I finally see where the hate come from. I'm not playing with him. I finally see. I told the nigga I'm not playing with him. Capping gangster. You know. They gon' hate on me, and that's my type. I be giving them money, nigga, all my life. I'm not playing with them niggas yet. I do it right. I give me to the money, that be me, and that my type. That my type, that I don't play with them, and that my life. I be giving to the money, nigga, and that my type. My nigga, yeah, be hating on me, yeah, they don't wanna do that, my nigga. I ain't nothing like them niggas, they know me, and that my type. Get my type, yeah. Woke up in the club, Cody Mag, I'm on that shit. Bricked up with the money good, she know me, I got double key. Keep it on me with a wristband with a lot of money on thug shit. She know that stay throw the one she love, nigga, I want all
let go.
Hating on me and never be proud. Never be right. You know my life. Then she fucking, we get it tonight. I know she be knowing I'm there. I know she know I gotta get. She know I come to her 40 on. She know about that. I don't got a lot of you. She already know I do. Niggas be hating on me, but me, yeah, I keep it true. Whatever she need, my money be good. She already know what I do. And I don't be fucking with them.
I only fuck with you.
Niggas be hating since I stepped on the scene on the YouTube shit. I been getting to the money, nigga. You would think I'm about to break. You would think I served the club on some mud shit. And I don't hate on them niggas. They only hate on me. Why you hate on me? What? You already know how I be. I be on that shit. You already know I'm G.
Cappy
I don't be fucking with you. So why you fucking with me?
Cappy Key.
One page like police. You already know how I be.
Cappy Key.
Came in these YouTube streets, stepping B.
What?
Came through these YouTube streets, stepping B. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas always gonna hate on me.
They gonna hate on Cappy Keys, man.
Nigga. I don't fuck.
Cappy
How them niggas play? They gon' hate on me.
You know?
Why them niggas act like they don't wanna stay with me?
We in DFW.
When I come through, you already know how I be. Bag a bitch, take her off the stage for 1, 2, and 3. She love niggas, she know I'm break. 40 man for the other shit. I don't play with them, I get to the money. You already know how shit get. 23, I bought a Bentley. 22, I bought a club. 24, had another club. Swear to God, I show you love. I'm 30 out. Listen, you know what I'm about. I don't got to play with these niggas. They know that the money I bring in the house. Keep that 40 with them hollow points I pulled out. Nigga be talking like he gangster. You know what I'm about. Nigga don't play with me. You know how I be. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. The Bounce, the #1 spot on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Ain't nobody rocking with us. You know, do this like no other. When you rocking with us, you get none but the best.
Top, punch it! I got it, hold tight. They're gaining, weave!
Really coming, but I guarantee you, when you see us, you see two. When you see two, you see the best. We trying to bring nothing but the best marketing, the best promotion, everything to these Fort Worth streets. And if you rocking with us, then you know
Top, punch it! I got it, hold tight. They're gaining, weave!
Give us your undivided attention. Allow us to promote for you. Allow us to do what we do. Subscribe to the page. Like, share. Make sure you tell somebody that Bounce is what it is. Cause they chasing and they watching.
Top, punch it! I got it, hold tight. They're gaining, weave!
But you know we can't be stopped. And you know we got haters. You know they watching us and don't like us. The Bounce. We on fire, man.
Top, punch it! I got it, hold tight. They're gaining, weave! Gangsta catching up! Don't worry, watch this.
Let's go.
You already know
what
it is, man. They know we do it. They can't stop us. They can't catch us. You already know. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. The Bounce, the #1 spot. What it do? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Gangsta Cap. You already know what time it is, man. I got the lowdown for the low now. And this is where it go. Damn. Like, share, subscribe to the page because you already know. This is the #1 spot on YouTube for online interviews and celebrity gossip. We don't make the news. We just break it the fuck down. You already know, man. What's good in the motherfucking hood, man? What's good? Y'all know we got to break this content down. Oh, man, we got to break this shit down. Pooh Shiesty done messed up his life in a major way, man. In a major way. So your boy Pooh Shiesty, man, your boy Pooh Shiesty and 9 other men committed a horrific thing, man. I can't believe they kidnapping. They being charged with kidnapping, robbery. You know what I'm saying? Assault with a deadly weapon, bro. Y'all, this shit is crazy, bro. You can't break this down. So they saying this shit happened, you know what I'm saying, back in January 10th, man. January 10th, 2026. So it took these niggas February, March, April, what we say? 3 months, 90 days. Didn't we say that before? That Texas got 90 days to file charges on you. I think we said that many times on this platform. Didn't you even say that many times that Texas got 90 days? So it looked like this took place on April 2nd. I mean, this took place January 10th. Guess what? And 80 days later, less than 82 days later, the Northern District of Texas has filed federal charges on your boy Pooh Shiesty. And y'all know what make this shit a Fed case? Because this could have been a state case, a regular state charge from the state of Texas. Have anybody said to themselves, damn, what makes this a Fed case? Why is this a Fed case, bro? Nobody ever thought about that? Guess why this is a Fed case? Do you know, Kimmy?
No.
This is a Fed case because he had the 8 individuals come to Texas from Memphis.
So they went across state line?
Went across state lines. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference from when O Block and OTF went from Chicago to California to commit a murder. Whenever you cross state lines to get your point across, you dealing with Fed time. You straight dealing with Fed time off the rip, gang. So he was better off getting 8 individuals from Dallas, Texas to put in work and help him with this shit than he did doing it by himself. Not only that, he was better off not even being at the scene of the crime. You see what I'm saying? To put himself even in that position, man. Now we got to get into it because this shit ain't no joke, man. The whole situation ain't no joke. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna put your boy in jail for life, man. Pooh Shiesty might go down as the dumbest rapper ever. Now we had a lot of dumb rappers, Kimmy, but this nigga might go down as the dumbest rapper ever. This nigga ain't even been out of jail 4 months. This nigga's on federal parole right now. You committing crimes on federal house arrest, on parole. Remember, he live in Memphis.
Right.
They granted him able to be on parole in Texas. And this nigga came to Texas out of all places you could commit crimes in. It's a big ass sign when you come in on 35. What do that sign say, Kimmy?
Don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
So when you enter, that's your problem.
Like it literally say, don't mess with Texas. You would have to be a fool. A fool. You would literally have to be a fool to do what this man is being accused of doing. And some of the people around him got to be the dumbest people because your father took place in this event. Like, why would your father even take place in this situation? Your own father. Your father is supposed to be the voice of reason.
He was involved too?
Yes. Remember, he said it in his song. Remember, he said it in his own song. His own song, he said, on first day out, my father was my first co-D. Well, he about to be your last co-D. You see the irony of that? Yeah. Your father just became your first co-D and your last co-D. Your first co-D and your last co-D. Yes, he was still in the halfway house. Still in the halfway house. In Dallas, Texas. Well, it wasn't like a halfway house. It was a transition where they allowed him to have his own spot. They allowed him to rent his own crib. You know what I'm saying? They give these celebrities a little bit more leeway than a regular nigga coming out the feds. A regular nigga coming out the feds would have to go to a halfway house with 15 other niggas. It wouldn't have been no outside the house when you ain't supposed to. Know why? Because they got somebody that look over the halfway house.
Right.
So when you ain't there when you supposed to, they know automatically. But when you at your own crib and they giving you leeway, how the fuck did they not? How did this monitor not go on? How did this ankle monitor not go on? Huh? That's what I'm curious about. How did this ankle monitor not go off? How did this ankle monitor not go off at all?
Ankle monitor. Was he wearing one?
Yeah, he was on house arrest. So if he was on house arrest, he definitely had an ankle monitor. Definitely had an ankle monitor. So that means soon as he left the crib, the authorities was alerted. That means there's somebody else that's working with him.
Yeah.
Where that damn cat at?
Upstairs.
Go. Shut up. Hear that shit? Yeah, so that means the authorities knew from jump. So let's break this down, man. Let's get to it, dog. Let's get to it. Because this indictment, we're going to get this indictment, y'all. I need this indictment. Let me get the indictment real quick. We got to get it off Pacer. We got to get the indictment off Pacer, y'all. We're going to get this indictment. We're going to get this whole indictment. Because the way this shit looking, dog, it's almost looking like Gucci Man set Pooh Shiesty up, y'all.
What?
Yeah. The way it's looking like Gucci Man set this nigga up, y'all. It ain't no coincidence. You think Gucci Man didn't know what was about to go down? You think Gucci Man didn't know it was tension? Pay attention. This was a play for the underplay. Watch this. I'm about to get this indictment right now and show you. And the reason I know that is because everybody know that when you got an ankle monitor on, the ankle monitor alerts them when you leave the facility, right? He wasn't even supposed to be at the studio. The feds made it clear today. They made it clear today. What did they say? They said we have tracked his monitor. He was on house arrest. He wasn't even supposed to be at the studio. So if y'all knew this, that means somebody knew before it went down that this was about to go down. And that's why the phone call wasn't made. Why are you not at the residence?
Right.
if I'm on house arrest and I leave my crib right now, don't you think they're gonna get? Ain't they gonna?
Should be alerted.
They're gonna be alerted, right? Somebody is gonna be notified at the office. It's gonna alert them that my shit went off. They're automatically gonna be calling my phone, blowing me up. You see what I'm saying? Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. He said also Gucci Mane security guard was a police officer also. Pay attention. Watch this. Let me get this real quick, y'all. Let me get this real quick. Hold on, I gotta go on my shit real quick, y'all. Let me go on this shit real quick. I'm about to show y'all something. This indictment gonna tell us everything we need to know. Watch it. Turn that down. Hold on, y'all. All right, my bad. Hold up. Yeah, I'm looking for something real quick. I'm gonna have to hold up. I'm about to get this shit off of Pacer, y'all. I'm about to get the whole shit. That's gonna tell us everything we need to know. All right, we're gonna get that. Said Pooh Shiesty arranged for Gucci to meet him there. You're correct. That's when the play was set in motion. So Gucci didn't have to tell, but the paperwork revealed all that. See the way they put the play together. See, this is what y'all gotta understand. You gotta have a victim. You understand? For any crime that's committed, for somebody to go to jail, there has to be a victim. A defendant has to face their accuser. So Gucci Man has to write a statement. You see what I'm saying? No statement from Gucci Man, then there's no accuser.
Nothing.
You see what I'm saying? There's no one saying I was kidnapped. There's no one saying I was robbed. There's no one saying I was held at gunpoint. It don't matter what the security guard say he saw.
Right.
You need a cooperator defendant. I mean, you need a cooperator, somebody to cooperate and corroborate the story. You see what I'm saying? Because I could say I saw this person do this, that. What's the first thing the police say? Are you really willing to give a statement? Because if you're not willing to give a statement, then guess what that means? When we go to court, nothing is going to hold weight in the court of law. Because if we go to trial and I have no statements from you, you're going to get on the stand and say, "Oh, this never happened." It says he said, she said.
Has to occur in order, and we have to be able to prove it in order to, prosecute. But that's crazy. I'm thinking about, him getting as far as having an ankle monitor on.
So that's why I say this ankle monitor is going to be key in this indictment, y'all. Pay attention. This ankle monitor is going to be so fucking key into this indictment because let me tell you something about this ankle monitor. It's a GPS tracking device. Right. They knew what was, just like police knew Mo 3 was going to die. Right. Don't fuck with the feds in Dallas, bro. I'm telling you, don't fuck with the feds in Dallas. They different.
When it go off?
Yes. They literally helped set this nigga up. Don't get me wrong, he set himself up for failure.
Right, but they definitely
they let him do this dumb shit. The FBI in Dallas let Pooh Shiesty trick himself off the street for a life sentence.
Right, and then these niggas talk on the phone, they have conversations, and they got the ends already. They just really waiting for you to fuck up. Nigga, we monitor you.
Come on, think about it. Listen what I'm trying to make y'all understand. Listen to what I'm trying to make y'all understand. When Sean G claimed he left his house when Mo 3 got killed on the highway, what did the feds do, man? Pick his ass up at the hospital. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. When Sean G so-called left the crib the day Mo 3 died, yeah. He said it out his own mouth. The feds came and picked me up at the hospital. You are a fed baby now. You ever heard that saying, fed baby?
It's their job to know where you at.
It's their job to know where you at.
Right,
it's their job to watch you. Yeah. It's their job to you see what I'm saying? We don't put an ankle monitor on you and just let you leave the crib.
Right.
And don't give a fuck when you walk out the door. Exactly. And we don't know where the fuck you at. And you a high profile felon.
Why would they put a monitor on you if they didn't give it?
Exactly. They knew what the fuck he was about to do. They knew my nigga, you think they didn't know the play was already being put together?
Yeah.
You think niggas in these niggas circle don't talk?
That's what I'm saying. They talk too much. We already learned that.
You think these niggas in this circle don't talk? Pay attention. Pay attention. These niggas gotta be the dumbest niggas because, like we say, technology is a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Technology is a motherfucker. Ain't no getting away around technology. We know that and you know that. Ain't no way getting around technology. He said, when you were done the content, I want to ask you something whenever you get ready to drop the link. Yeah. Definitely. Nah, definitely. Yeah, they knew where he was at the whole time. They said it in the press conference today. The federal government said that he had an ankle monitor on. He wasn't even supposed to be at the studio. How long y'all think this took place? Babe, this wasn't no 3-minute robbery.
No.
Listen to what I'm telling y'all.
They held down one of the guys that said to the point that he can breathe. He was asphyxiated.
Big 30 was holding the door.
So
Big 30 had an AK on him. Pooh Shiesty had an AK. And this another thing. Y'all. This shit is about to be bigger than what y'all expect. Some Dallas niggas is about to go down there. Let me put y'all on game how this is going to be a domino effect. How some Dallas niggas is about to go down there. And it might be some new Dallas niggas that go down. Because we all know the CMG connection. Let me, Kasir, can you try to be quiet, please, as much as possible? And the cat getting on my damn nerves. We all know the CMG connection. We all know the Dallas to Memphis connection. We saw it in the Dolph murder. But let me put y'all on game with the CMG connection. What was your boy Pooh Shiesty trying to get out this contract for? To sign with Yo Gotti. Remember, Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane are enemies. The reason Gucci Mane even signed all these artists in Memphis was to get under Yo Gotti's skin. Right. Okay. Why Gucci Mane Yo Gotti used to fuck Keisha Keough. That was his girl first. Oh, yeah. Before she jumped to Gucci, she was with Yo Gotti.
I didn't know that.
So when they having their little feud, CMG, it's really personal. That's why they say Gucci Mane didn't give a fuck about none of them artists that he signed in Memphis. He just went and signed like 9-10 artists in Memphis. Mm-hmm. Just to do what? Just to say I did it. Mm-hmm. Just to say that nigga, I could take people out of your throne. Mm-hmm. Now I got people in your hood ride with me when I come from Memphis. Pay attention. So what did Yo Gotti try to do? He tried to do an overplay for the underplay. Mm-hmm. When you get out of jail, I know you're gonna be the biggest nigga. Get out of that contract and I got you. But Yo Gotti wasn't gonna buy him out the contract. Right. You wanna know why you think Yo Gotti wasn't gonna buy him out the contract? This game 101, y'all. Why do you think he wasn't gonna buy him out the contract? You think 50 Cent will put money in his enemy pockets?
Oh no, absolutely not. Okay.
You think about it, you think 50 Cent gonna put money in his enemy pockets? Mm-hmm. Think about it. You my enemy. I'm signing your artist to make you look stupid. Mm-hmm. I blow that artist up. Now he get out of jail. You talking to that artist behind the back because he from Memphis, where you from. You tell him, yo, you know, you get out that contract with You get out of that contract with Gucci, man. Guess what? I'll take care of you. I'll give you your own division under CMG. I'll take that. So now you basically gave this young man a dream. We have to blame Yo Gotti for this shit. Right. Because Yo Gotti sold this nigga a dream. Yo, you get out of that contract with Gucci Man. Get out of that contract with Gucci Man, and I'll give you your own entity under CMG. I'll give you what is it? Chopper Gang? His shit is called Chopper Gang or whatever his shit. So I'll give you your own entity. So now you could be a boss under me, right? So what does he do? He don't handle business the right way. He handle it the street way. Right. A businessman would have went to Gucci and said, yo, my nigga, how can we get out this contract? How can I pay my way out? But Gucci ain't gonna do that because when you hot, I just struck gold, my nigga. This shit is like the lottery. It's like going to buy a lottery ticket, you win, and then now you asking me to give it to you. I just hit because remember, the rappers are dime a dozen. Not everyone have a top 25 record. Not everyone have a 100 hit record. You see what I'm saying? Not everyone has a sustainable career, even while they're in prison. So not only was he able to sustain his career for the last 4 years that he was in the feds, he came out and had a top 10 record. So I struck gold. My lottery ticket, this one investment is going to pay me back for every artist I fucked up with, whether it was Enchanting, whether it was Scar. You sign 100, but you only hit on one. And now you want me to give my lottery ticket to Yo Gotti. It's not gonna happen. The same reason why Eazy-E didn't want to give Dr. Dre to Suge Knight. The same reason why Eazy-E didn't want to give Vanilla Ice to Suge Knight. Same reason Vanilla Ice didn't want to give up Eazy-E. You see what I'm saying? It's like, this is my money. This is my lottery ticket. I just struck gold. And you want me to give you this?
Not having it.
So these niggas thought they could go old school Suge Knight. These niggas thought they could pull an old school Suge Knight.
That's how I feel.
They thought they could pull an old school Suge Knight, y'all. And this shit just cost Pooh Shiesty the rest of his life. And I believe that the feds could have prevented this. They knew he left the crib. I believe when he left the crib, they followed him. I believe they let him do what he do. I believe they still had his phones tapped. Right. See, a criminal think when they get out of jail that they still not being watched. My nigga was on federal parole. They're still watching every move you do. They watching you with a fucking, my nigga. I don't even think if these criminals actually knew the technology and how easy they could watch everything you do and all your moves, bro. They literally can have a drone in the sky that you don't even see. That's thousands of miles in the air, just looking down on you and watching your every move. They literally have things that they can look in your house and see every movement in your house. Like, I don't understand these niggas. Said, don't forget Big Scar, death hit Pooh Shiesty hard. Yeah, but that was one of the main reasons why he wanted off that contract. One of the main reasons why he wanted off the contract was because this nigga asked the family for the chain back. There was no loyalty. When Scar died, he OD'd. Gucci Man asked for the jewelry back. And it's a reason why he asked for that jewelry back. Because Scar didn't own it. This is what people don't understand. It's just like when Tupac died, Suge Knight got the car back. When Tupac died, the family had to move out the house in Calabasas, right? Mm-hmm. They had to move out. What did the cousin say? Right. We had to pack this shit up. Everything in life changed immediately. Mm-hmm. Why? Because Tupac didn't own none of this. He died with $8,000 in the bank. That's the only thing he owned. That when you are dealing with a company, the company owns everything. A smart company knows we give you a company car. Mm-hmm. We giving you a company credit card. When you work for Lowe's, what do Lowe's do? They give you a gas card. Mm-hmm. When you work for these high corporation companies, what do? They give you a company card. And that is to make you feel what? Good when you're with the company.
Yeah, because when you're using it, you think you're the shit. You're buying lunch, you doing.
And sometimes you get caught up in the matrix where you think you own it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you get so used to driving that motherfucker because you've been with the company for 5 years, you think you own it.
Right, and you feel like you're going to be a part of this company. You never think that it's going to all end.
You never even think that it's the companies. Right. It's some people that the only trick 22 compared to the actual company when you work for, when you're the CEO for AT&T and they give you a car is, when they give you the car at AT&T, they let you know you get to drive a company car as long as you work here. Right. Compared to with a music business, never tell you that. They just give you the car. They say, here, man, got you a new car. But they don't tell you this car is just as long as you work here. Yeah, because this is a company.
But yeah,
that's the trick.
They think it's their car.
Exactly. The house. You think it's your, my nigga, think 99 out of 10 rappers, 10 out of the 10 rappers in the world, musicians in the world, live in a house that was given to them. Most of these people that are artists or rappers never had good credit. They didn't go get this home like how me and you went to the bank and got our home and qualified for a loan. No, they are given this home through a company. So then when they actually lose this company or lose this contract, they take the home from them and say, yeah, this was your home, but it was your home through the company. We helped you get this. What's the first thing Suge Knight said? What's the first thing Suge Knight said? None of my artists had credit. No. I had to buy cars through company names. None of these. Snoop Dogg didn't have no credit.
Right, but see, that's where a lot of the artists get confused because they assume that these things belong to them, right? They feel like they worked hard and they don't know anything about, a lot of them don't know anything about purchasing cars or purchasing houses. So they're thinking, yeah, the company gave this to me, right? Well, no, the company gave it to you for as long as you're with the company. Like you said. So if anything, when you lose your job, you have to return this stuff. That's why they get.
But it's easy to trick the street nigga than it is that Fortune 500.
Right, and that's why they do shit like this and they crash out because they don't understand. If you ask any of them, they all say, I got messed up deals. From the old rappers to the new ones. Why? Because you didn't know the business. Not because we didn't know. It's because you didn't know. You feel me? So
when they say Scar, so when Scar died and Gucci told the family, I want that chain back, he's saying that because I'm still paying on that motherfucker.
Right, that's mine.
And it's mine. Right. And I'm not, and it's part of the business.
Right, because they give you these things. One, they can't wait for you to go out and purchase this shit. We're trying to create an image, right? Mm-hmm. So we have to help create the image for you. So we got to give you a car. Because if you want a busted down fucking apartment, you don't look like shit. And we can't sell that. We need you to have a nice looking car that looks like you can keep up with other people. We got to give you the jewelry. We got to give you the style. We create you. Mm-hmm. And you can't afford this. We're hoping to recoup all of this based off of your talent. And then when your talent ain't shit and you're doing drugs and shit, we gotta
and that's
drop you. And look, you lose it all.
And that's the number one thing people understand is the recoup. The recoup is the loan. They just call it recoup. They say, "Oh man, you know, we got to get our percentage."
What's a
but they don't
return on an investment?
But they don't understand that percentage also comes with recouping what they give you at the moment. Right. So when you hear these rappers say, "I ain't signing for nothing less than $1 million," also know that you ain't paying nothing back less than $1 million.
Right. It is a loan.
Like once you sign on the dot for that loan, because your rap career is funded by an investor, and that investor goes to the bank to get his investment. I don't give a fuck who you are, whether you Universal, whether you Sony, whether you Interscope. They go to the bank to get their money.
You're the product. You're basically coming to the labels as the bank saying, "Listen, I got this talent, right? I'm the shit. And with what I got, I can make you this. I'm valuing myself as a business, right? I'm not taking nothing less than $1 million." Okay, if they feel like they can do something,
we can recoup.
Right, they're going to do it.
If we can recoup that $1 million back and plus more to where we profit at maybe usually, because when you buy a house, it's at an 8% interest, 6% interest. But guess what? These artists are getting hit at 100% interest, 200% interest, because not only do they,
Why so much?
Because it's high risk. An artist is more high risk than giving a nigga a house who got a job and already got his shit going.
So basically, it's just like I used to see in these old TV shows where, like back in the 80s and 90s, and they'd be like, "I can make you rich." Whether it was models or a singer, I can make you. That's all you are, but you're risky. So basically, it's like gambling with you, right? Because people are unpredictable. But people are unpredictable. Anything can happen with you. For this immediate time, while I have your attention, I can make this money back if you can do X, Y, and Z. I mean, people get sold into that shit. And they don't.
But this is the key. Everybody get different interest rates and different things. You get a different interest rate when you buy a car. You get a different interest rate when you buy a house. You get a different interest rate when you go get a payday loan. You get a different, you see what I'm saying? Everybody's on a different interest rate, right? The music business is the worst interest rate in the world. Worse than a loan shark. Worse than that. Worse than anything. You understand? They, like the music business, people, how it's structured. It's structured to be the worst ever. You see what I'm saying? This is why there's no successful artists. This is why there's no after music artists that live better in life after. They still have to do music forever.
Right. Music doesn't. You say they still have to do music?
Yes. Forever? And most artists have to do music for the rest of their life. There is no retirement. Nigga, they be 80 years old still singing on stage. 60 years old, still having to do a show.
Patty's 80. You think she still has to?
Yeah, she's still somebody's still telling her to go sing because she still owes somebody money.
Still blow. No.
Listen.
Be different if she was like, she couldn't, but she could.
It ain't about that.
Drop every fucking.
You think Beyonce that don't want to stop doing what she doing?
I'm pretty sure this last tour she was really, really hurt, and she was wearing a boot.
You think she not tired of doing the same tour? You don't. She make billions of dollars. You don't think it come to a point where you say, "I make so much money. Why am I still doing this?" Because somebody has to get paid. I owe, just like I have. If I have $1 billion, I owe somebody 10. Mm-hmm. This is what people don't understand. If I have $1 billion, if I'm an artist and I have $1 billion, I owe somebody 10. If I'm an artist and I have $1 million, I owe somebody 5. See, people don't pay attention when they talk. Listen to T-Pain. What did T-Pain say? My first contract, I signed for $40 million. His first contract, he signed for $40 million. Guess how much money they made off of T-Pain? 100 and something billion. Look it up. Off his, and we talking about name, image, likeness. See, people only know what name, image, likeness is now because of sports. Name, image, and likeness has always been in business. Bill Cosby, name, image, likeness. Jamie Foxx, that's not his real name, but that Jamie Foxx is part of his name, image, and likeness. How they make you. How many times Martin Lawrence had to change a different character, different image, and he sold every one of them images and likenesses and got rich. Your boy Eddie Murphy did the same thing. Your name, image, and likeness and how you can control and create it is everything, right? So you got to say to yourself now, these artists like T-Pain, he had the T-Pain apps. He had the T-Pain ringtones. You know how much shit they did with that nigga name, image, and likeness when he was at his top? I don't think they did any for any artist like they did for T-Pain when he was at his top. We talking about ringtones. He had his own app where you can auto-tune your own shit. You see what I'm saying? Auto-tune was at its highest. And people were acting, the new age people were acting like he created it as if that nigga, the old school nigga, wasn't doing it way back in the day. What was the what was them niggas called?
Roger and Zap.
Roger and Zap. Them niggas started the auto-tune. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that that's how they get these niggas. That's how they wrap them up. And the rap industry is the easiest way to wrap a nigga up because I can give you $50,000 or I could give a struggling rapper who lives in the hood of Fort Worth, Texas, $20,000. Because remember, QC tried to give Goyayo 10. And Goyayo said, you got me fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So I could give a struggling rapper $10,000, still take his publishing, own his name, image, and likeness, right? Say I put $20,000 into him, put him next to a rapper, right? Blow him up, make him look good. Now I'm getting his YouTube checks. I'm selling t-shirts. I'm getting his t-shirts online. All this nigga getting his show money. And I'm still getting 30% of his show money. Well, who end up losing at the end? The artist.
The artist. But you want to be an artist, my nigga. Like, you ain't a businessman. You the artist. So do what artists do. And that's what they get upset about. They want to be artists.
Once the artists learn the business, right? They don't want to. Right. They don't want to be artists no more.
Exactly. It completely changes the game.
This is why certain businessmen got mad at certain people like Suge Knight, P. Diddy, for exposing the business. This is why they went from CDs to streaming, because people started exposing certain tricks of the trades of the business. You think that these artists knew about publishing? They knew about how about their sound wave and their and licensing their voice and trademarking they face, trademarking certain slogans they say. They didn't know about that shit.
Bling bling. Remember they put that in the dictionary.
And the white man got rich off of that.
No, didn't Lil Wayne?
No, he didn't. The white man got rich off of that. No, because what's the name? Said it. If he would have knew what he knew now, he would have been a billionaire off of just that word. What's his name? What's his name though? That be with Lil Wayne is Baby. Baby said if he knew what he would have knew about trademarking and shit about the game, he would have did what the white man did with bling bling. Crazy. You see what I'm saying? They've been trademarking and doing that type of shit way before us. You see what I'm saying? Remember,
that's what I was telling you that Little Kim had mentioned about Left Eye. She had went and bought all of her friends' names. And it might not have been that much at the time, but she said, why would you? She said, she asked her, why would you? She said Left Eye was a little bit more in tune with watching business and watching how things move. So she might have just had the insight. Like knowing basically.
You see what they do for you. Right. You think they didn't trademark Left Eye? Come on, you think she didn't already know? So you start, if you got good people around you and you see how they doing for you, you like, oh shit, let me help her out.
Right. Because I don't want nobody, if I can.
Because at the end of the day, these people get rich off of bills. I'm not gonna, it's just like a relationship. Is a nigga, is you gonna build a nigga up just for somebody else to come get rich off, take them and live a successful life of them? Is a nigga gonna build a female up and put her in a position to be great, show her a good life, should get her educated and all that just for another nigga to come sweep her and marry her and give her the best life?
No, nobody wants to. People want to return on
their investment. Out, that's mine.
No matter what it is.
So this is why I'm telling y'all that Gucci Man set this play up. Gucci
dangled the bait, basically.
Gucci Man dangled the bait. Gucci Man knew this was going to take place. I think the undercover cop with Gucci Man knew this was going to take place. I think they already had surveillance set up.
Already know.
They already knew.
They just needed him to perform.
They wanted him to just do what you do. We see, my nigga. Let me tell y'all something. Some of these people are creatures of habitat.
100%.
These people have profiles on you.
Right. When they say leopards never change their
shapes.
Exactly it.
Sexual molesters, what do they say? We know he's gonna molest. We know he's gonna molest again.
Right.
We know where he likes to be. They know your patterns. Mm-hmm. My nigga, what did Pooh Shiesty go to jail for the first time? Let me tell you something about these crash out and these dumb niggas. What did he go to jail for the first time that land him in prison? He pulled the gun on a nigga and shot at niggas over some sneakers. Remember? In Miami. Went to go meet some niggas to buy some sneakers.
Do I remember that?
And they got into a shootout over the sneakers. And they tried to rob the nigga for the sneakers.
Yeah, I think I remember.
And you a money nigga.
And the nigga was, I remember.
And you a money nigga, and he was in a Ferrari.
Right, I remember. Then they say he blocked it. It was some stupid shit.
But they started shooting out there.
I remember.
Over some fucking sneakers.
Now I remember.
So you don't think that the FBI is already looking at the judge like, y'all really let this nigga out? Y'all really gave this nigga only 10? Sometimes the police do not agree with the judge, my nigga. Sometimes the police do not agree with the prosecutors. They be like, hold up, my nigga.
They do a lot of work. You gotta remember, the police are like your boots on the ground. They out here every day. They listening to the music.
Then they go to court. They be like, you gave this nigga 6.
We just did all of this shit. Gave you everything that you.
And you gave him 6 years.
You niggas negotiating back here.
You gave this nigga. You don't think the police and the FBI like you gave? Yo, we just gave y'all this nigga on a silver platter. He trying to shoot niggas over sneakers, and you give this nigga 4 years.
Right.
We seen niggas go to jail for worse. You see what I'm saying?
That's why they handle business sometimes on their own, because that's what.
Because when you got money,
laughed at. The criminals start laughing at you, and that's why they be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get this," because you know your money can talk.
Because my money gonna play the game, right? So now you got to look how. So now. They gonna do what? They know you a creature of habitat. So now we gonna put a play together and rock you to sleep because we know you gonna fall for this play. They knew when they told this nigga, if you get out the contract with Gucci Man, this nigga was gonna do everything in his power to get out that contract, even if that means he had to go street mode. You think they don't know that?
Of course they know that.
That's like putting a nigga back against the wall and say, yo, my nigga, if you make it out this cage, it's $100,000 right there.
Right, that was the ammunition. Because he knew damn well he couldn't go talk to Gucci and Gucci just be like, yeah, all right, homie, I'm gonna give you this paper, good graces. Nah, nigga, this business that
when we about to make money together.
Right.
So it was already set up for the setup, my nigga. And Gucci, come on, I come to Dallas, I'm gonna meet you in the studio. I get to the studio, all these little niggas is here. First of all, I'm telling you straight up, I'll fool with you. I don't fool with a whole bunch of little niggas. I'm a money nigga. Why the boss coming to sit up around a whole bunch of little niggas and minions? Something ain't right with that. I would know from the jump. That right there tell you something off.
Can't be moving like that.
That's why I say, watch this though. So let's see what look at this shit. So look, this is what they say the nigga did, man. On January 10th. They said this nigga, this kidnapping, conspiracy to committing kidnapping. That's gonna get him. That right there gonna hold 10 years. That kidnapping charge alone is gonna hold 10 years, right? Now the allegations, this the allegations, y'all. This the allegations. Let me drop that for you. This the allegations. Is that Pooh Shiesty reportedly arranged a business meeting. See, now that's the key. Is that they are going to be able to prove to the jury that he arranged this meeting. So you set it up. So right there, it don't matter who did it, my nigga. It don't matter if you tell a nigga if I tell a nigga come to my house and somebody pull up to the front door and rob the nigga before I open the door. If I set the nigga up and told him to come to my house, I'm just as guilty. Right. Even if I'm not the nigga who pulled the gun on him and I robbed him. That's a very key word. That he arranged a business meeting in Dallas that was actually a coordinated armed takeover. Now remember, they're gonna have to be able to prove that it was a coordinated armed takeover.
They're gonna get their phones.
And this is why I say somebody in Dallas is about to start snitching, y'all. Because
you know they communicated about this.
No, I'm gonna tell you how somebody in Dallas is about to start snitching. Your boy is a felon. Mm-hmm. Where did they get them guns from?
Ooh.
Where did them guns come from? That's the first thing ATF gonna want to know. Where did them guns from? And Pooh Shiesty now facing life. So if you think he ain't about to snitch on whoever he got them guns from in Dallas, you got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. Pay attention. He about to tell it all. Just to not, because you know how the feds work. The feds work off of guidelines. And like they said today, Pooh Shiesty is an aggravated offender. And he was still on parole at the time of this crime. So all these are mitigating factors. That's going to double whatever time he get, it automatically doubles. So if he get 50 years, it's going to double to 100. He's going to get life. He'll never get out of jail. He's not even supposed to be around firearms. Part of one of his conditions to get parole from the feds was to not be around firearms.
Right, that's always a condition.
And he's on camera holding an AK. Mind you, this is all video camera. The studio had cameras in. These niggas wasn't even smart enough.
Have they shown the video?
No, the video has not been shown yet. They wasn't even smart enough, y'all, to do this shit at a location with no videos. They wasn't even smart enough to do that. Let's make sure we do this at a spot with no video. You know what I'm saying? Come on, if you're going to do any dirt, everybody know don't do dirt on surveillance, right? Am I lying though? How you going to do a strong arm takeover on camera? On surveillance camera? That's why I say, my nigga, these niggas must not give a fuck about their life. And whatever Yo Gotti promised that nigga, he just as guilty. Because he knew damn well he was crashing that little nigga out. He knew he was crashing. He knew he was going to crash him out and make him do something crazy to get out that contract. Come on, man. He's a Memphis nigga. You think he ain't know? He knew that nigga, and I'm pretty sure that nigga, Yo Gotti was like, man, that nigga ain't gonna let you out that contract. And Pooh Shiesty was like, nigga, you know who the fuck I am.
Right.
Nigga, that nigga play with me, nigga. Nigga, we chop that nigga up.
And you gotta stand on that, right? So,
and then now you in the midst of it, and
shit turned. Listen, conversations turn bad at any given time. But this nigga, man.
And wasn't gonna shoot nothing. Did all this shit and wasn't gonna shoot nothing, man. These niggas got like 50 charges dead up in them, dog. At least 50 charges.
Just threw everything away.
Threw it all away. For nothing. Threw it all away, man. I can't believe this shit.
So he facing how much time?
Oh, he's facing life.
Damn. And how old is he?
Oh, shit. He young. He in his 20s.
Damn.
Yeah, he's facing life because he's on parole. He's not even off.
That's
He's
right.
not
That's right.
even
Yeah.
He's still on federal parole. Like you still on federal parole, and you got it, and you keep doing kidnapping with a guns and aggravated assault with a deadly firearm, and you committed a robbery. Remember, they took his jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
They took, and then the Fed said these niggas was on screen with the jewelry on Instagram, on social medias.
Stop.
Yeah. So niggas didn't even know how to take the jewelry and be quiet, be discreet. These niggas was doing exactly.
What do you think was gonna happen?
These niggas was doing exactly.
Like, what are you thinking? Like, is gonna happen? Because I be trying to be like, I'm sorry, my nigga. I'm sorry. I put the gun away. I overreacted. I'm calm down. Because I understand shit get hot, but nigga, after this take place, what did you think was gonna happen?
Bro, the sad thing
you
about
on camera.
Like, the sad thing about it, the nigga daddy was with him. The nigga pops was with him. Your dad is with you.
Did his dad assist? Do we know?
They say the dad was arrested too. 9 people was arrested. Oh, let's get to it.
Because I thought about that. I was wondering if the dad was there. And the reason why I say that, because like all meetings, it probably started out calm. And then he started hearing some things he didn't like. And that changed the whole vibe. But I was wondering if the dad was maybe a mediator or was he with the shits?
We about to see right now. The United States Attorney's Office right here. So it say 9 men, including well-known musical artists, federally charged for kidnapping at a music studio in Dallas. Which music studio did it take place at? Boy, these niggas ain't playing. He said this week, 9 individuals, including well-known music artists, were federally charged for kidnapping and robbing at gunpoint numerous victims. Numerous victims. Oh, not just one victim, not just 2 victims, numerous victims. Yeah, you remember when I said it, niggas didn't know who his dad was? You remember? Remember when I told people niggas didn't know who his dad was? And I said his dad was one of the ones. Remember, I told y'all.
Oh, you was telling me because you were telling me that he was a good boy trying to live in the shadow of
his dad. Mm-hmm.
I still think that's a little funny.
He did. He
I didn't know what was going to happen because at first I really didn't even think this story was true. We were hearing it, but usually we get video and stuff behind it. We didn't get nothing. And then it got a little quiet from what I didn't hear anything else about it. So I thought maybe people were just talking. So today I was extremely shocked to hear that, like they said, 8 of the 9 people had been arrested, including Pooh Shiesty. But I knew that nigga wasn't no good boy like you was trying to tell me.
Bro, you can still be a good boy trying to be tough and live up to your dad.
This ain't trying to be tough.
Bro, the nigga said his dad was his first Cody, and now he's his last Cody.
Right, so then that means his dad taught him motherfucking well.
So no, that means he taught him bad because he going to jail with his dad. A nigga that was taught well ain't going to jail.
What I'm saying is he went with his dad. You know what I'm saying? So if he's idolizing his dad, it ain't no good thing. You said his dad was one of them ones. One of them what? Book scholars?
Yeah.
No. What kind of the ones are we talking about?
I said he was a street nigga.
So exactly. So if that's your example and that's what you're trying to be like, then you're a street nigga. You're one of them ones, Junior.
Yeah, but that don't mean he like that. He was
like that nigga.
I think he was trying to be like that nigga. Live through his shoes.
The first time. And then here he is out and trying to handle business. That's a lot. People are exactly what they
look at all these niggas that was arrested, dog.
He brought the whole crew.
This nigga, yo, what's the definition of moving in silence, dog?
Silence.
I thought niggas move in silence, bro. This nigga brought the whole crew, gang. You talking about? You talking about?
No silence. No.
This nigga brought everybody to commit one of the heinous crimes that you could commit, my nigga. Kidnapping, robbery. He took the whole team.
All the YNs that was in the first day out video.
Like, bro, you mean to tell me this nigga brought it? Kimmy say he brought all the YNs that was in the FDO video.
All them niggas.
Yo, like somebody, and guess what? It's too many Cody's. Somebody's gonna snitch. Also,
somebody is snitching. Okay.
So not only is the federal government gonna have corroborating statements from Gucci, but it's so many Cody's here that you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of the 9. I can guarantee you 3 of them gonna tell and say, yeah, he told us to do this, because they not gonna want to do all this time.
They got everything they need. They ain't even worried.
Yeah, they do. I'm pretty sure they do. But
no, I'm saying nigga was because you're like what you're saying is right.
But I'm pretty sure that it's always
one of you niggas.
It's always good to have one nigga to corroborate the story.
This ain't two. They got everything they need to corroborate this.
So guarantee you, one of them 7 people, because him and his daddy gonna stay solid. Lontrell Jr. and Lontrell Sr., they gonna stay solid to each other. They gonna be cellmates. Him and his daddy gonna be cellmates, y'all.
Oh yeah,
they gonna send them niggas to the same federal prison and let them niggas be cellmates so they could think about what they did for the rest of their life.
Oh my gosh.
What is wrong? That's what they gonna do. They gonna send Senior injured, and this is fucked up because y'all gotta remember, words is power, man. Words is motherfucking power. Yes, we talk it all the time. Words is a spell and it's power. And this is all Pooh Shiesty mama fault. This is all Pooh Shiesty mama fault, y'all. Gangsta Cap gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all know words is power. This is all Pooh Shiesty mama fault. You want to know
why? We're gonna be stepping on niggas.
You know why? You know why? Because she didn't speak greatness into her son when he got out of prison. She didn't tell him we about to go to the top, change our life. We about to start foundations. You understand? They didn't do that. She got on the FDO song and she spoke evil into her son and told him to let the demons out. Let the demons out. She said these niggas been letting the females take over. She said these niggas been letting the females take over, and it's time that you come back out and put your foot on these niggas' neck. These niggas ain't no real gangsters. Now, we all know a mama's child. You hear your mama talking to you like this and telling you to load up and get the wool. Man, she just as responsible too as the daddy. She sent the. She did. She did send it. My nigga, they all put a battery in this nigga back.
Dad snitched in 2000.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So he got a history of snitching. I don't think he gonna snitch on his son.
No, I heard about that too. I heard about his dad had a case in 2009. I'm gonna look it up. Yes, I did. I heard about that case. I'm gonna look that up. I heard his dad had a case in 2009. Yeah, I did see that. Like, yo, this is crazy, dog. All these motherfuckers, yo. So look what it say, y'all. It says, as alleged, 9 defendants traveled to Dallas. That's why it's a federal case. This is why it's a federal case, y'all. This is what makes it federal. As alleged, 9 defendants traveled to Dallas, Texas, y'all. So anytime you cross state line to commit a crime, it is a federal crime. I don't give a fuck if you go to buy a bag of weed. Mm-hmm. It don't matter.
From one state to another.
You go to another state to commit a crime, it is a federal crime. If I drive to another state to whoop a nigga ass, beat him up, it's a federal crime. People don't be realizing this shit. No. Do the feds have to pick it up? No. They could let the state handle your fight.
A lot of ass whoopings and across state lines, but
when you get into shit like this,
you're a high profile.
And you a high profile nigga, yeah, they gonna eat your ass up. They gonna eat you up. And him, they didn't want him to be out in the first place. Mm-hmm. They really didn't want him on the streets in the first place. So the way they look at
that's why they put the damn ankle monitor on his ass. They knew it was just a matter of time. And like I said, they're watching you. They're listening to your calls, your social media, the people you hang around that come in and out to see you, see where you go. It's a GPS tracker, my nigga.
Watching everything you do.
It's their job. They don't just hand these out.
And sometimes they might have a nigga sitting outside the house watching you. See
watch your ass walk right the fuck past.
To see who coming to visit you and who coming out. Why?
Watch TV.
And you want to know why they do these things? Because guess what? Didn't these niggas just have AKs and guns? Mm-hmm. So we already have you on federal papers, have you in Dallas, have you at a location.
Right. Now
and you still got weapons. Right. Where did these weapons come from?
Who gave them to you? So that's something else we're going to throw on the list. They don't get it. I
know these niggas ain't drive from Memphis to Dallas with weapons in the car.
Absolutely not.
I know that.
In the city.
They got them shits in Dallas.
So where you get them from? They gonna ask them niggas that shit too. And why niggas gonna fold?
Somebody gonna talk. They gonna say who they got the weapons from. And it ain't gonna be no regular nigga. It's gonna be somebody else who's high profile that's connected to CMG that's in Dallas. A New Dallas nigga. Guarantee you them weapons came from New Dallas, allegedly. I believe them weapons came from New Dallas. Zillionaire Doe and them.
I knew you was gonna go there.
No, for real, that's CMG.
I knew you was gonna go there.
My nigga, that's the connection.
I knew you was gonna go there.
You gotta think about it, my nigga.
I wasn't gonna go there in my mind mentally.
You gotta pay attention.
Try to pop the two together, but I knew that's what you were.
They already had the connection in Dallas to get a nigga the weapons that he need to handle his business.
They probably watching that in too.
That's why I said niggas don't do shit the right way. He did get watched. Remember, you got to remember, he just got raided. Remember, New Dallas and South Dallas got raided. Remember, Trap Boy Freddy was hanging with them on the block. They got raided. So for all we know, he gave the guns, Zillionaire Doe and them allegedly gave the guns to Pooh Shiesty and them. You see what I'm saying? And then Zillionaire Doe tip off ATF and let them know what's going down so he could get off their shit. There ain't nobody your friend. You think these niggas giving you guns because they fuck with you and the whole time they giving you the guns so they can set you up. And could have put the bug in Gucci ear and told him, like, yo, my nigga, I'm gonna let you know to play before you even get here. Sometimes niggas be knowing to play before the play go down. Why you think he was there? Why you think the off-duty police officer was there, my nigga? Y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all think Pooh Shiesty knew that nigga was an off-duty police officer? No. You think anybody on the other? No, if they did, they wouldn't have did what they did. That nigga, an off-duty police officer is like having an undercover agent, my nigga. That ain't no different than walking around.
Do that much research.
That ain't no different than walking around with a wire on.
No, they doing street nigga shit. They ain't know.
Niggas get undercover police as security because that's a way of working with the cops without saying you work with the cops, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. We all know it's 1,000 security firms out there where ain't niggas is not police officers. You don't have to hire off-duty police. Let's keep it real. You don't have to hire off-duty police. Finesse 2 times wasn't walking around with off-duty police. Honeycomb Brazy don't walk around with off-duty police. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas that's rappers that's really in these streets. Don't walk around with no off-duty police. But the ones like Jay-Z, like T.I., like 50 Cent.
They got off-duty police officers.
They got off-duty police officers. And them off-duty police officers are there to protect their bag. And that's their investment, not you. I'm telling you, this shit ain't no game. All these niggas crazy. So they came to travel to Dallas. And look what they saying. Listen to the allegations, y'all. I'm gonna put this on the big screen for y'all. Let me put this on the big screen for y'all. Let's brighten this up, man. Let's get big on them. So check this out, y'all. So it's saying the alleged 9 defendants traveled to Dallas, Texas to kidnap and rob victims who thought they were coming into town for a business meeting. Instead of discussing business in a civil manner, the defendants resorted to violence and intimidation to achieve their purported business objectives, said Ryan Rabel, United States Attorney from Northern District of Texas. For anyone attempting using violence and intimidation as a business practice, I'm here to tell you that it will be vigorously investigated. Y'all hear that? Vigorously. You hear the word they use? The dude said vigorously. We talking about intimidation, y'all. We talking about intimidation tactics. You know what that mean? That mean we don't like you, nigga. We already let you out. We don't like you. We will do our best now to put you under the jail. So now they gonna do their best to put this nigga under the jail, my nigga. He better know some bodies. He better know somebody that got killed. I'm telling you, I keep telling people, the only way you get out of charges like this in situations like this, you gotta know somebody that killed somebody.
You gotta have some good.
Like for real. Like when this is why the mafia was always, they played it better than us, low street level crime, because when shit came,
too.
Yeah, but when shit came up and like they get caught in shit, nigga, they got bodies to tell on somebody. They got so much shit that they can give for something, and they be like, yo, I give you 4 bodies right now. I want 10 years.
Right.
These niggas don't be having nothing to get these people. You better tell them something, man. Tell them something nobody know. This is crazy. He said vigorously investigated and prosecuted in the Northern District of Texas. Texas ain't playing. This also highlights the outstanding contributions of my colleagues across the United States, including the Western District of Tennessee. So that in the Eastern District of Texas. So these are 3 branches of the FBI that was working on this case, y'all. The FBI in Memphis, and the Eastern District, and the Northern District was working on this case. You know what that means, y'all? Something happened in the Eastern District of Texas. What's in the Eastern District of Texas? What's in the Eastern? Because you got the Northern District is Dallas. You see what I'm saying? That's the Northern District, Dallas. So what happened in the Eastern District? The Eastern District, where is that? What would that be like? Houston? What would that be? So is that where the guns came from? The Eastern District?
Maybe.
So you got to pay attention. Because we know that the Memphis district got involved because the 9 niggas came from Memphis. So they helped them get them. The other 9 people that traveled from Memphis.
Right.
So did the guns come from somewhere towards the east?
Maybe.
Pay attention, y'all. The Western District of Tennessee employs a whole team concept with federal, state, and local partners to aggressively pursue all violent criminals. This ain't saying nothing. I'm trying to know what's going on. Okay, this ain't saying nothing, dog. Okay, the complainant. Ooh, see, pay attention.
Well, it says that the Eastern District is considered Oklahoma border down to the Gulf Coast.
The Oklahoma border down to the Gulf Coast? So that could be Houston.
Could possibly.
So they could have got the guns from Houston. So could this be a Jay Prince connection? Could this allegedly be a Jay Prince connection? Because the Eastern District could be Houston, Texas.
I don't know how this goes. It says divisions in the Eastern District is Beaumont, Lufkin, Marshall, Sherman, Texarkana, Tyler, and Plano. But then it says jurisdiction. It covers a large, diverse area in suburban cities of North Dallas, like Plano, Frisco, McKinney.
That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. Now check this out. This is important. Look what it say right here. It says the complainant alleges. I told you, Gucci Man is snitch. I'm telling y'all. So I don't want to hear nobody saying Gucci Man ain't no snitch. Gucci Man is a snitch, y'all. Pay attention. Gucci Man is a snitch, however y'all look at it. Look what it says. It says the complainant alleges. That means that person has to give a statement, right? that person has to give a statement for it to be anybody arrested. There has to be a complainant. Without a complainant, there is no case.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all understand that, gang? Without no complainant, there is no case. So let's see what Gucci Man told the police, y'all. Let's see what Gucci Man told the police. Gucci Man said that on January 9th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Wells Jr., which is Pooh Shiesty, arranged this meeting. Purportedly to discuss the terms of a recording contract with one of the victims. Pay attention. With one of the victims. For you to be a victim, what does that mean? What does that mean, babe?
What? For you to be a victim, that means something has to happen to you.
And that also means what? What did you have to do? You have to give a statement.
Right, yeah.
You can't be a victim without giving a statement.
Yeah, you gotta give a statement. You gotta confirm this.
You see what I'm saying? You have to.
You gotta advise. How are you infected in this situation? So somebody has to corroborate the story.
For you to be a complainant, you have to give a statement. Mm-hmm. For you to be a victim, you had to give a statement. Mm-hmm. It don't matter if this is domestic violence. It don't be enough for you to be a victim in the case. How do you become a victim? Mm-hmm. By telling the police somebody did something to you, right? Pay attention, y'all. So now we know Gucci Man talked to the police. Gucci Man corroborated the story. It don't matter if the bodyguard talked to the police. It don't matter if the undercover cop. Without Gucci Man's statement, there is no case. Without Gucci Man telling these niggas what happened, corroborating everything from point A to point B to point C, and telling them how the meeting was supposed to go down, there is no case.
This is crazy.
Now, you think they was banking on Gucci Man being a snitch?
Man, listen. He was gonna snitch. Read the rest of it.
You think they was banking? Think about it though. You think they was
like, of course, because
talk to me. What did it say?
It says, as alleged, once the 3 men were inside the studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, executed a coordinated armed takeover. The complainant alleges that Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release form, from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. Nigga, I'm telling, who the fuck do you think you are? You're gonna come in here and have me fucking release you at gunpoint and rob me? No. Yeah, I'm snitching, nigga, because I ain't no bitch ass nigga. You came in here trying to play me on some shit that you watching on NWA. What is it? Straight out of Compton. And you gonna rob me and then get you released out of it, and then you think you're gonna make music again? No.
You read this whole thing at the bottom? To the bottom?
Yeah, I read that. No, it says one victim was choked to the point of near unconsciousness. Photo of some of the injuries were included with the complaints.
So, look at this, one of the victims. So, is this the bodyguard?
It doesn't
this
matter.
The undercover cop?
Been drawn blood. This was supposed to be a meeting. Nigga, you came in here bogarting with AKs and the other niggas is holding pistols.
So is this supposed to be a cop, y'all? KP, what up? So look, I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm about to drop the link for y'all. So come on, right? They didn't even know this dude was a cop. They didn't know that this dude was a cop. You want to know why? Because he wasn't supposed to look like a cop. Because if he looked like a cop, they would think twice about what they doing. Right. They wanted you to do what y'all was about to do. This is why I be telling y'all gotta understand the setup was already in play.
Right, by all means.
The setup was already in play. Because my nigga, think about it. It's 9 of us. What we need guns for? It's 9 of us. You telling me we couldn't have had Juju beat the nigga up to make him sign the paper?
Now maybe they weren't anticipating they can't go in there. They gotta have a gun. What if he got enough guns in there? And we ain't
Yo, what up, Cap? What up, Cap?
What it do?
Man, this shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna. That shit is crazy. This shit retarded, bro.
Bro, they just set this nigga up and tricked him out of his position.
Who set him up?
Gucci.
Yeah, I was gonna say because this nigga that white boy don't even look like no security guard, folks.
Bro, he played security. That nigga was a cop.
That nigga don't even look like no cop or security guard, like a regular like white boy. Like
he
was
like
a
a
cameraman.
Cop, he was a cop.
The
nigga was a cop. He was an off-duty cop. But he was meant to like not look like a nigga that you need to worry about.
Exactly.
Because they knew. Think about this, my nigga. Like I was telling my wife. Yo Gotti crashed this nigga out.
Yeah.
If I tell you, he told this nigga, yo, you get off the contract, I give you this. I promise you this. Knowing that this nigga was going to crash out to get out that contract.
Gucci was playing for the Triple Cross.
And then Gucci was looking at it like, yo, if this nigga do some dumb shit, I'm going to put his ass in jail and still get paid.
Exactly.
And now this nigga going to be in jail for the rest of his life. Because everything is enhanced. You know that, right? Because he's on federal parole.
Yeah, and he ain't even make it out the goddamn halfway house. He ain't even make it on the streets.
Exactly.
Yeah, they finna lock him up. He ain't even get enough pussy.
And he had an AK.
And he organized it.
And they said he organized it. So he's the ringleader. He organized it. He's on video with an AK, choking niggas. Bro, he's out of there. Finito. It's a wrap.
So this the police officer right here.
This the undercover.
Damn. What they choked him up or something? They pistol whipped him or what?
He probably was trying to stop him from getting the Gucci. Hey, nigga, get on the ground. You know, they probably got to do him dirty first. Man, bro, all 9 people, they done. And they crossed state lines, bro. All of them drove from Memphis.
Yeah, it's old. It's ugly. He might as well go ahead and wrap it up, man. He gonna need Drew Finley. Drew Finley can't get him out there.
And look, and then you know ATF want to know where they get the guns from.
Mm-hmm. And the motherfucker better had no switches on them. But none of them been modified. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what they found when they went in his house. You don't know what they found in that motherfucker.
Like, bro, this got to be the dumbest shit I ever seen in the world, bro.
This even dumber than Dirk. At least Dirk was sneaky with his shit. We had to find out through indictments and shit. This nigga Pooh Shiesty recorded it. It talked about it. Them niggas talk about it. Had Sadie Nash leak, huh?
This the same shit he did the first time with them sneakers. He go to jail for crash out shit, bro.
My nigga, I thought you supposed to go to jail and get smarter. They came home, crashed out.
I couldn't believe he committing these type of crimes in the halfway house with an ankle bracelet on. The nigga had an ankle bracelet on, dog.
You know that's that influence. He got the wrong people around him, folks. All them niggas pushing him to be a gangster and all that shit. You niggas tripping. I'd have kept his ass. I'd have told him stay out the way, folks. But you know.
And Big 30, he just fucked up. You see what I'm saying? He just fucked up because they got him on video closing the door and trying to block Gucci from getting out.
Wow.
Oh, they finna charge him with kidnapping.
Yeah, he got the same charge. All of these niggas got the same charge, dog. They all got like.
So tell me this. How you feel about Gucci cooperating and identifying them?
I think he should have handled it in the streets.
Oh my soul.
Word is bone. I think Gucci should have handled it in the streets, dog. Gucci should have handled it in the streets.
Who is that right there?
This right here, what we looking at is the actual court paperwork and pictures that the FBI got. It said defendant Wright barricaded the studio door. This Big 30.
Right.
This Big 30 barricading the door. See, they got video of this nigga, bro. And check this out. This video is from a low angle, right? See, look,
Yeah.
I'm too smart, my nigga. You see this video? You see how low that video is?
Yeah.
That's a body camera. That's a body video, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
It's either a body camera or somebody with their phone.
No, that ain't no phone,
Nah,
bro.
this is in the middle of a robbery.
That's in the middle of a robbery. Ain't nobody got no phone out. You know what they would have did to that nigga?
So how did Seti Nash say he seen the video? They was somebody recorded it.
Because the police was going. Bro, we know Seti Nash fuck with the police. They already let him know what was going on. We seen Seti Nash on the news, bro. He snitched a long time ago. We all know that.
So I been seen that. I covered that. I even asked him about it.
That too. I talked to his brother. I interviewed his brother. He shot at his brother.
I asked Seti Nash. I asked Seti Nash about that shit on Pop Austin. He started stuttering.
His brother live in Philadelphia, nigga. I had his brother on my live and everything. His brother told me how he shot at him and he snitched on him. His brother shot at him and Seti Nash snitched on him.
Yeah, he the police.
But this is an undercover video camera, like one of them button cameras or like you know.
Yes. So Gucci was on some shit the whole time. Anyway, how you come in there with a white boy with cameras on and shit like? Gucci the feds, folks. That nigga
Gucci knew something was up already.
All right, but okay. Let's say Pooh Shiesty wasn't finna rob him. Let's say them niggas was just in there with some hoes, sipping lean, guns, goddamn it, shooting dice. You come in this bitch with a white boy with a camera on. What the fuck type time you on, fam? You supposed to be a big guap. You supposed to be the big, you know what I'm saying? Street nigga. You come in this bitch with police officers recording cameras and shit. For what type of nigga? That just really exposed Gucci, folks.
No.
That just really exposed Gucci, folks.
Oh nah, Big Phil said that's not 30. That's them niggas posting the shit on social media after they stole it. Okay,
right. See that makes sense.
So these niggas got on social media. So these niggas got on social media and started showing the Rolex with they face out. You telling me these niggas not crash outs? Yeah, said he was on live news and snitched, bro. He snitched on live news. He gave a whole fucking interview to the news reporter, told him everything.
He snitched to the news, y'all. But y'all ain't seen that shit.
He gave a statement to the police too.
Yeah.
The news was second. That was after he gave a statement. He gave a statement to the police, and then the news showed up, and then he talked to the news. Word is wrong. Like, I interviewed that nigga brother, bro. His brother told me everything. Ask Wavy. Wavy was there when I talked to his brother.
Yeah, said he the police for sure.
That's why. That's my nigga. My nigga, do you not know you have to be the police to get this information that said he had? My nigga said he had this information before anybody. He knew details, my nigga. Y'all gotta pay attention, nigga. That's connected. That's police shit. This nigga knew all the details of the case before it dropped.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all better pay attention. How the
He,
fuck you know
he,
all the details?
he on his whack 100 shit. Nah, cause they said a lot of them niggas was Crips. A lot of them niggas was Crips who was with Pooh
My
Shiesty. Them some
nigga,
Crip
bro, it
niggas.
don't matter, bro. Niggas ain't calling Seti Nash to tell him what they did. Me and you commit a crime. We ain't calling Seti Nash. Yo, we just did this. Tell the world.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Ain't no niggas doing that. That nigga knew like he was putting it out there so the police can help investigate. That nigga was doing a Site 22. That nigga knew too much, my nigga. I'm telling you, he knew too many details, my nigga, for him not to be talking to the police. I'm talking about the details was crazy that nigga knew. That's why niggas thought he was lying. How the fuck you know all this? It ain't hit the news. Niggas don't know nothing. You got all the information. Niggas like, nah, ain't no way Gucci got robbed. This nigga lying. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we was like, ain't no way. This nigga sound crazy. Yeah, they took his wedding. They took his wedding ring.
No, I 100% believed. I never doubted it.
Man, I doubted that shit, bro.
I ain't doubt nothing.
Everybody doubted that shit. I doubted that shit. Yeah, everybody said. Some people said it was official afterwards but
yeah, everybody was doubting on my soul. I never doubted it.
I'm pretty sure AK said it was official because he talked to Seti, and so he probably knows Seti a cop too. So he already know the nigga a cop. He know people that's connected to the police. I'm telling you, my nigga, the way that nigga knew these details, my nigga, it's like when the police say the only way you know these details is if you the murderer. If you was there, and unless Seti Nash was there, nigga, how you know all these fucking details, my nigga? Get the fuck out of here.
He talking about motherfucker was called him and sent him the video and everything.
Man, then guess what? Crazy. The police would have been knocking on his door. Y'all better pay attention. The feds would have been knocking on Seti Nash's door.
That's what he said. He said they can come. I'm not gonna tell them nothing. I'm plead the fifth.
Nah, nigga, nah. Bro, you think the feds wouldn't have kicked down that nigga door trying to figure out how you know all this information, nigga? Was you not there? Like, come on, man. That nigga knew too much. Now, go watch the first live he ever talked about it when he first brought it to the internet. He knew too much. Talking about you know people. Man, fuck out of here. The Memphis niggas. Since when Memphis niggas start snitching on themselves?
They said, no, there was some Cali niggas. There was some Roller 60. They say there was 6 Roller 60 Crips.
There was Memphis niggas.
Man, I don't know, Chuck.
Bro, it just said it in the report. I just read it. It said they came from Memphis. All 9 of them niggas drove from Memphis.
So what the fuck this Roller 60 Crip shit come from?
Man, you know that nigga wanted to put something salt in the game. He trying to make it look.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
Yeah.
You know where it really came from? I'm gonna tell you where it really came from. That shit really came from Govan police ass.
Govan probably the one who gave him the drop. Because you know, connected with the feds for real.
Govan the one gave Seti Nash all the info and all the shit.
Yeah, he probably. I swear to God, Govan probably did because you know he connected with the feds.
Yep.
You know they connected. Once you get in bed with the feds.
Oh, Govan connected with the Memphis niggas. Cause remember Govan, Seti Nash, and Woody and Lil Woody. So don't let that little play. Lil Woody and Govan going at it right now, but they really all managed by the same people.
Yeah, they all.
Yeah, Govan, Lil Woody, and Seti Nash all managed by the same. Yeah,
they all managed by old girl from Say Cheese. V.
Yep. So
you know, I know.
Yeah, so that's where Seti Nash came with it because Govan didn't really want to go talk about. He spoke on it a little bit, but he ain't really go into detail like Seti Nash gave all the details.
He gave the details, but for you to have them details, you got to be in the know, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, and we ain't no dummies. Criminals ain't snitching on themselves. Not no real niggas that just do something like that to Gucci man. Come on, my nigga. Come on, this right there, what we just did, that get niggas life in prison. 25 to life. You know what I'm saying? Come on, think about that shit. It's 9 people locked up in jail right now over this shit.
For kidnapping and robbery.
Robbery, assault, aggravated assault. It's gonna be a whole bunch. It's gonna be probably 12 counts, 12 different counts. Remember, these niggas are felons in possession of firearms. You got violation charges.
Oh my mama.
This nigga Pooh Shiesty is done. Done. All of them, Big 30, all these niggas done.
Man, they can't got that nigga from the halfway house. He ain't even get to go. Damn. Folks ain't even get to experience no freedom.
He ain't even get to finish his motherfucking rap career, bro. This shit didn't even get the kickback start before they fucked him off. It's over for the nigga.
It's over.
As I said, it's fucked up. It's over for these niggas.
That's why Gucci say he hurt more than anything. It's like he probably had big dreads. Like, man, me and Shiesty finna take over the game. And Gucci head, him and Shiesty was finna take the game over. And Shiesty wasn't fucking with him. That just fucked him up. Oh, bro. He was banking on that nigga. That was his next big move.
Because he felt some type of way when he asked Scar family for that necklace back. And he ain't paid for the funeral. They say he barely paid for the funeral.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, nigga. That's Pooh Shiesty cousin.
He didn't even show up to the funeral.
Didn't even show up. So you how you think when he get out of jail, how he looking at this nigga? He looking at this nigga like fuck you.
He looking at him like food.
Let me out this motherfucking contract.
Oh my mama. Just imagine if Shiesty would have went independent. And then, or would have signed a CMG. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now check this out. It said defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. Court's records reflect that Lontrell Williams Jr. or Pooh Shiesty was on home confinement for a prior firearms conspiracy conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Part of his terms of his home detention were that he could not commit other criminal offenses or possess firearms. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping. As described within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, the defendant added posters on social media displaying what appeared to be some of the stolen jewelry depicted in the photographs from the complainant. Screenshots of the videos posted from Rogers' social media account depict a Rolex believed to be stolen in the robbery. Let's see which one was Rogers. Terrence Rogers. So this is the dummy that posted. Look, Terrence Rogers. That's his name.
He posted the watch. Nick
Terrence
can't help
Rogers.
but my girl said this. Yeah, Nick can't help but get himself away, man.
Terrence Rogers, y'all, got right on the internet and started flexing with the watch like a dummy. We can't make this shit up, man. You hear this shit, man? Bro, he didn't even cover his face and do it from a burner account. He went straight on the internet, was proud to let the world know that he had Gucci Man Rolex. If that ain't goofy, bro, you can't make this shit up, yo. I swear to God, you can't make this shit up. That is goofy. Goofy. Look at this. Somebody got the chain. Oh, these niggas is dumb. They going to jail, dog. They going to jail for a long time.
But the thing is, Cap, they all banking on the fact that Gucci a street nigga. He a legendary street nigga. Ain't no way he finna send them niggas to jail. Gucci turned around and sent them niggas to jail.
Hell yeah, Gucci snitched like a motherfucker. Gucci big snitched on this. Gucci man snitched on his artists. See, they was banking on that. Gucci don't want to be known for snitching on your artists. You don't.
Exactly.
Guess
Gucci
what?
don't give a fuck.
Gucci man said, "I'm a changed man now. I got
Oh,
Keisha.
nah.
I'm taking my medicine." Gucci said, "No, y'all trying to trick me off the street."
Right.
That nigga Gucci went straight to the police station. He might have didn't go, he might have just waited, called them from the studio. He might have waited for him to come to the studio. Yeah, Gucci said, "You got me fucked up." This is crazy, bro. These niggas got the Gucci 1017 chain on.
Gucci can't. He can't. He can't do no more music. It's over with his music career.
Man,
Gucci can't drop no more music. It's over with.
you don't think so?
Hell no. I'm fucking always. Soon as we hear his voice, we gonna think about Shiesty. He's supposed to keep it in the street, like you said, Cap. If he care about his career.
Look at it. It say screenshots from Glover's social media account. Hey, remember I told you, social media be the death of these niggas, dog. Social media be the death of death, bro. You see what it say? All late evidence is coming from where? What's the main common denominator?
Social media.
Social media. Why the fuck do you do dirt and bring it to social media? My nigga, you not supposed to bring your dirt and your crimes to social media, my nigga. See, in this new day and age, niggas is so happy to show off they prized possession. See, what's the point of stealing it if I can't show you I got it, right? Mm-hmm. That's how these new people think. See, back in our day, we'd have stole that bitch. That shit we'd already got rid of it. That should be on Canal Street the same day. Mm-hmm. I'd have already jumped on the motherfucking train at Penn Station. I would have got on the motherfucking bus down there by Canal Street from Port Authority, and I would have already went to saw the Chinaman, and I would have sold that motherfucker faster than I got it. Fast as I had that shit in my hand, it would have been in the Chinaman hand. Not these niggas. These niggas showboating it. Nigga, I'd be scared to show it to the nigga I'm selling it to. He be like, let me see. No, hold up. No, I'll hold it for you. Not these niggas. They get right on the internet. And I bet you the caption probably say somebody got robbed today. Cause they want the world to know.
They want everybody to know.
They want the world to know. I bet you one of his captions said, "I'm feeling real Gucci." You know what I'm saying? They want the world to know. That's why it's easy to get these niggas. So screenshots from Glover's social media accounts depicting him wearing purportedly stolen jewelry, as outlined in the complaint. Remember, as outlined in the complaint, the complainant had to say what jewelry was took from him, right?
Right.
So this is, as you can see, Gucci man snitched. Again, you can hear it all through the. I just want to make sure people hear the verbiage as outlined in the complaint, because remember, y'all got to remember, Gucci all this shit is insured. If this $500,000 I got on me, I need all that back. The insurance company got to give me that. And the only way I can get that back from the insurance company,
I have to have a police report.
A police report. And for me to get that police report, I have to do what? I have to tell on you this. I have to press charges so I can get my money back. I'm not about to take 2 L's.
Right. You want me to release you and get robbed? That's what I'm saying. Get the fuck
and not get my money back?
Right. And this video gonna be released.
That's why I said, Cap. If I was Gucci, what I would have did, bro, I would have fucked that jewelry and shit, bro. It's all right. You still got your life. I wouldn't have wanted them niggas free. And that contract shit non-void because his wife wasn't there. And his wife is part owner. She has to sign off on the shit. So the contract that he had, they made him sign was non-void anyway. That nigga would have never sold a motherfucking record. and I'd have been on his ass until I got my lick back, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck that jewelry.
But you still wouldn't have felt right being around him. You wouldn't have felt right putting money into him. Because remember, he's an artist. You still got to put money into this artist.
I'm not putting no money into nothing. Your career dead, nigga. You just robbed me.
How you gonna get that money back?
You fuck that money, nigga.
Okay then.
You
That's
ain't
why
gonna get
Gucci
nothing.
said I'd rather have you in jail.
No.
Because I'm not gonna see myself helping you collect money, even though I'm making more money. Fuck it, I'll find another nigga go collect money. You just tried to take me out. And what
No,
if
you not collecting no money. I'm not clearing you to drop shit. You on permanent. You permanently on the shelf
and guess
until I
what?
pop your ass.
He gonna be permanently on a bunk. That nigga gonna be on a bunk. That nigga gonna be in solitary.
Rapping for the fucking phone call.
I would have did exactly what Gucci did. Snitched. Nah, because I want my insurance money. I ain't gonna
Fuck yeah. I want my lick back.
lie.
Keep the
ain't
money.
gonna
I
lie.
want my lick back. I don't even want the jewelry no more. I want my
Yo,
lick.
I didn't even
I
about
want you
the
to feel
jewelry.
this shit. You think shit's sweet.
See, but it wouldn't have been about the jewelry to me. It would have been about getting my money. See, I know. See, I'm a smart nigga. I know that if this nigga got that jewelry insured,
Yeah.
and for him to get that cash, he have to have a police report. That's for anybody that got jewelry insured house. You gotta have a police report. So I'm getting that police report. I'm putting your ass in jail so I can get my $300,000, nigga. Sometimes that might be a lick because guess what? Sometimes a nigga be tired of wearing that jewelry anyway, and be like, you know what? You actually saved me, nigga. I could use that $300,000. That watch was getting kind of old.
You think Kim Kardashian did that when she was at friends?
Yeah,
Stop.
a lot of people do that,
So
bro.
she's going back and forth with that kid.
My nigga, a lot of people do that so they can get paid off their jewelry and all that. Let they homeboy let they homeboy rob them and shit. You know how many rappers let they homeboy rob them? Come on, y'all know. Come on, KP, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas get robbed by the homeboy. The homeboy go melt that shit down. He got a new piece.
Remember King came out and said that's what No Love did. I mean, that's what Finesse did to the Prince family. He took that mob tie chain
And melted it down.
melted it down, made an F and G chain. Told Jay Prince, motherfucker broke in his car and stole his jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Then King came out and told, man, he lying, man. He melted that shit down. King something else. He lying, y'all. He melted that shit down, man. That's that mob tie chain.
He said that's that new F&G chain he got on.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said I was there when he went to go get it melted.
Straight snitched on the man.
Hey, bro, see? Niggas ain't got no love. So check this out. Look at this shit. It says, as outlined in the complaint, some of the evidence establishing the defendant's roles in the federal offense includes this: electronic monitoring, dating, placing Williams Jr. at the offense location in violation of detention conditions. You see that? So they have his ankle bracelet.
So you robbed a nigga with an ankle bracelet on.
And he wasn't even supposed to be there. He was supposed to be at the crib.
He was a dumbass.
So you telling me the feds, Lena, what up, Lena? So you telling me the feds didn't know, KP? Think about it. When you got an ankle bracelet on your leg, don't they get alerted as soon as you leave the crib?
But he in the halfway house, so he got a pass. He was gone from the halfway house on the pad.
No, bro, he wasn't even in the halfway house. He had a rented property in Dallas that they was letting him use his own rented property.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Yeah,
And then he had to go back to the halfway house.
But he was on house arrest at that property, so he wasn't supposed to leave the crib. But what I'm saying to you, what's the whole point of an ankle bracelet, ankle monitor?
To track you.
But don't it notify the people when you leave outside the location?
Yeah.
It automatically notifies. Bro, I used to have an ankle monitor on me. When I got an ankle monitor on my leg, I couldn't leave outside the property. When I walked and left outside the property, the cops pulled up to my crib.
But the thing is, Cap, I got out in 2019. It's 2026. In 2019, nigga, I was unhooking my ankle monitor, bringing the box in the car, put that bitch in the back seat, plug it in. I'm outside all day riding around with my ankle monitor on with the box in the back seat plugged in. I swear to God.
No, that's probably before GPS was on that bitch.
No, it wasn't GPS tracking. It was just if you
That's
go
what I'm
out of
saying.
range, if you got to stay in range of
You
that
had to
box.
stay. That's back when you had to stay in range of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. These shits now that they got on their legs got trackers. Them niggas damn near got listening devices on that bitch, recording devices, all that. So they got notified as soon as he left the crib. Soon as he left the crib, they was notified immediately.
Unless it don't go off. If you got the box with him.
Hell nah. Man, that shit go off, dog. I'm telling you, this Texas, bro. That how you think Nadi got it caught? Remember that nigga left, they automatically was looking for that nigga.
Yup.
Remember that nigga was scared hiding in the hotel.
You sure right, on God. You sure right. That's how they go. It is different down here. On God.
Then that nigga, remember, then he went to go, they called him and made him lie. They told him, oh, you need to come fill out some paperwork. They locked his ass up.
Lock this stupid ass up. Then they say they surrounded him or something.
Yeah, because Wodisha put him out. Remember, he was using Wodisha address. When she kicked him out, he didn't have no place no more. And they kept telling reporters address. That nigga, man, this shit crazy. So they using the electronic device already. He already fucked from that. So he's already going to be placed at the scene of the crime. Cell phone records and license plate reading data. You see that? Cell phone records and license plate reading data corroborating the coordinates traveling from multiple defendants from Memphis to Dallas. So the niggas that did the crime with him, license plates was captured on light cameras, on them reading cameras, all that. That's why I say it's damn near impossible to commit a crime nowadays, bro.
For real.
Like these niggas' license plates was captured on every fucking camera, dog. So they know when these niggas got here, what time they got here, all that. Rental car records. Wow. This is what the pops fucked up, y'all. Pooh Shiesty dad rented the cars for everybody to come out there. Pooh Shiesty the dad, rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where 7 defendants stayed following the offense. So that you see that surveillance footage from the offense location, from a nearby office supply store in a hotel. So they got the video from the supply store. They got the video from the hotel. They got fingerprints from the crime scene matching 2 defendants. These niggas didn't even wear gloves. None of these niggas had on gloves. They got social media posts by the defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property. They got Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis. So these niggas is so broke, they had to get on a Greyhound to go back to Memphis, dog.
I just heard it. Crazy.
You see this shit, KP? These niggas so broke, they had to get on a Greyhound to go back to Memphis.
What?
These These niggas got on a Greyhound to go home, dog.
What Shiesty? I thought Shiesty had them M's.
This how broke they is.
At least get on the plane.
These niggas ain't got no plane money. These niggas ain't had no Brody. Y'all might as well have took the fucking Greyhound to come out here.
I ain't taking no Greyhound for it, and I got M's in the bank. My homeboy got M's in the bank.
Pooh
He don't
Shiesty.
give me that little $250 for my flight,
But
folks.
what I'm saying, Pooh Shiesty Pops rented the car for them to come out here. And he put them on a Greyhound to go back.
Shit, probably get all they asked $5,000 a piece.
So all this shit was planned, dog, pre-planned.
Oh yeah, they going down.
All these grimy, bottom feed niggas from Memphis to Dallas
Just to fuck Pooh Shiesty life up.
just to fuck Pooh Shiesty over. Oh my God, bro.
What they thought they was doing? We got a better chance of seeing Lil Durk come home than Pooh Shiesty.
For real.
We got a better chance of seeing
Lil Durk come home.
These niggas stupid, man.
Who you think came up with this bright ass idea, dog? That's why I want to know who you think came up with this bright ass idea. You think it was Pooh Shiesty or his daddy?
Nah, the daddy ain't want this, folks. The daddy was trying to get the money, folks. Shiesty
Bro,
too busy trying to be the biggest.
Bro, you know why? But this sound like some old Suge Knight shit, bro. This is why I'm thinking this shit got his dad name all on it. I'm telling you, this shit got his dad name all on it, my nigga. This sound like some old school, like Jimmy Henchman type shit, my nigga. Like the fact that they even thought they would get away with this in this day and time. The music business ain't the way it used to be. The music business is not the way it used to be. Where you
I'm gonna be real, bro. Other than Yo Gotti, I ain't seen nothing but dumbass niggas come up out of Memphis, bro. I'm gonna just be real with you, bro. I ain't never seen a smart nigga come from Memphis, folks. Other than Gotti, folks. Even Bag be looking slow as hell to me sometimes. Moneybag Yo be looking slow as hell to me. Like, he be doing some dumbass shit, bro. I be like, black youngster, big boogie.
He did do some dumbass shit. That nigga just got caught in his baby mother crib. And the other nigga came home.
Moneybag Yo?
Yeah, Moneybag Yo was in his baby mother crib, and her boyfriend came home, and they got into it.
See what I'm saying? Goofy. He like at Memphis niggas dumb. Babe, you heard him? He said Moneybag Yo. I gotta look that up.
Look it up. I swear to God, the nigga Moneybag Yo called the cops to get out the crib.
Well, Moneybag Yo was at his baby mama crib, and her boyfriend came over. They got into it. He had to call the police
just to get out.
Damn.
Look that shit up. You'll see it. But that's some dumb shit. The fuck you sitting in another nigga house for?
Hey.
Another nigga in my crib. I don't give a fuck if you got kids with this nigga. Who the fuck is this nigga in my crib for?
And then he think he that nigga for I'da beat his ass just cause you think you that nigga. That nigga nigga tripping, come in my crib. What? You got your feet kicked up, smelling like baccarat.
And check this out. This is where they gonna get these niggas, bro. If convicted, each defendant face a sentence up to life of imprisonment.
Damn. That's life in the feds?
Yep.
That's crazy.
You see that? If convicted, each defendant faces a sentence up to life of imprisonment.
No, that ain't right. I ain't gonna lie, that ain't right.
Nigga, ain't no coming home. You might as well have took a body. Kill somebody.
Oh, my mama. It feels that serious.
For real, my nigga. These niggas ain't coming home. Texas about to make an example out of these niggas, dog. I'm telling you, remember I said it. Texas about to make an example out of these niggas. Bro, a lot of these niggas gonna have to plead out, bro. It's no, you can't, everything's on camera. You got corroborating witnesses. You gotta plead out. You ain't, you can't take this to trial. What is there to take to trial? You on camera?
We're gonna take it to trial just to see if Guwap gonna get on the stand.
They don't need him to get on the stand. All they need is his statement. And they got video. They don't need him to get on the stand and say nothing. It's video. And then they got the bodyguard. They got the white dude. Look, they got this dude right here. They don't need Guwap. And they got pictures of these niggas with the jury. And they got this white dude right here. The undercover cop. They don't need Guwap. They gonna make sure Guwap.
But you know when the feds go to trial, everybody who made a statement gets subpoenaed to court. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Yes, they do, but they don't have to. They don't have to use every witness. It's up to the state. They don't have to call him as a witness, and sometimes they don't call him as a witness on purpose to help to save him from scrutiny.
No. They're gonna call him. They're gonna call Guwap. The fans ain't doing Guwap no favors.
Listen, I'm telling you, they will save him for last. The only way they'll call him is if they really need him. But this is an open and shut case, bro. Look at it. They got look at his neck. Look at this dude's neck, dog. Are you paying attention to what I'm paying attention to? Look, this nigga's a cop, undercover cop. This all they need right here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nigga, look like they grab. Look what it look like. They grabbed this nigga hard as hell. Look at his neck. What's that do to this nigga?
Damn, they cooked. They is cooked.
And they did it with guns. It'll be different
cooked.
if they did it with their fists, my nigga, and we just catch assault charges. You see what I'm saying? They could have did it with their fists and caught assault charges. These niggas had guns.
They in that bitch with baby Drakes.
They didn't even need all that. I'm keeping it 100. I don't even believe they needed all that. I believe they could have got the same job done with their hands. You feel me? I believe if you really a gangster, my nigga, you could have got the same job done just with your hands and your voice. You didn't have to pull no guns out on 3 people. Remember, it was only Gucci Mane and 2 people. It's 9 of y'all.
Security guard and the cameraman.
The security guard was a cop.
That's what I'm saying. The cop and the cameraman. The only 2 people Gucci had with him.
Cameraman was a cop too. I believe everybody was cops.
Gucci moving correct.
I believe everybody was cops, man. I'm telling you.
Gucci moving correct out here.
He said, niggas cops. I ain't got to say nothing. They can say it for me.
Damn.
Come on, Gucci knew these niggas was gonna set him up. He ain't dumb.
But you do know, Cap, if the cop didn't call the police and Gucci ain't called the police, we wouldn't be talking about no case right now. So we know somebody called the police.
Definitely. Gucci called the police.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Gucci had to call the police. Because there has to be a complainant. You know that in the state of Texas, you have to have a complainant. And he lost his jury. They mentioned Gucci too many times in the complaint.
Gucci,
without saying his name, they mentioned him too many times for him Gucci not to have made a complaint.
Gucci said, y'all thought I was a street nigga. I ain't never said that.
He said, them days is over, nigga.
Street what?
Yeah, Gucci definitely snitched on this one, dog.
I'm gonna tell you what it really is. Gucci been around QCP too long. He see, oh shit, QCP done told he a billionaire. Oh no, I gotta get up out of here. He like, hell no, I wish I would let a nigga get over on me.
Bro, all he had to do is do one jail sentence. My nigga Gucci went to jail for how long? 10 years? What'd he do?
No, that's like
7.
Like
Okay, that's long enough for you to know I'm snitching on a nigga if I go to if something happened to me again.
Then you gotta look at it. I know exactly what Gucci was thinking. Like, man, fuck all that jewelry and shit. He was looking at, like, you see, bro. You know how QCP made then that $500 million on Lil Baby. He was looking at Lil Baby, how QCP did Lil Baby. I mean, he was looking at Pooh Shiesty like his Lil Baby, folks. Like Lil Baby, like he was finna make 500 million off Pooh Shiesty ass, folks. You know what I'm saying? Niggas took it up. Niggas said, fuck, nigga ain't wanna, nigga fucked everything up. That's what really hurt the most. Like, nigga, that was his meal ticket right there.
That's what I
That's
was
what really
saying earlier. My nigga, when an artist break, it's like hitting the lottery. It's like getting a lottery and finally winning the lottery. You nigga ain't trying to give his lottery ticket to somebody else. This nigga hitting, you want me to give you my lottery ticket? That's like a nigga saying I got the winning numbers and the nigga saying, yo, let me get that ticket.
Cause you gotta think about it. He just dropped like 10 artists. Like, he just dropped all his artists and kept Shiesty. That show you right there. He like, man, fuck, he was going all in on Shiesty.
Cause he knew he was gonna have the biggest boost behind him coming out of jail.
Coming out of prison. Lil Durk out the way. Lil Baby fell off. Oh, it's his turn. Oh, bro.
But guess who put the play together? Yo Gotti.
Yeah, Yo Gotti tricked everybody off the streets.
Yeah, this is all
Yo, this all Yo Gotti work.
This is Yo Gotti fault and Pooh Shiesty mama.
Gotti put this whole play together.
Yo Gotti and Pooh Shiesty mama put this play together. I'm telling you, you heard what she said on that FDO song?
Yeah.
She said, son, they've been letting the females take over. I want you to come out and put your foot on these niggas' neck. And that's what he did.
Oh, my mama.
He literally put his foot on that white boy neck. Look, he literally put his foot on that.
That's what the report said?
Yeah. Said these niggas grabbed these people, niggas all by the neck. That's what she said, though. She spoke it into existence, bro. That's why I say words is power, bro. She literally said in the intro, go listen to the introduction of that song.
I heard.
Yeah. My nigga, do that sound like a mother that don't want her son to go back to jail?
Nah, that sound like a street nigga. She sound like a street nigga.
She sound like she want that nigga to commit all types of crimes, to smoke do all types of drugs, and to be into the evil world. She ain't say, nigga, we about to go to church. She ain't say the Lord is watching. It's our time now. We gonna show them.
She said, step on their necks, son.
She went straight for the devil advocate. Come on, man. Y'all better pay attention. She went straight devil mode.
Pay attention.
And them be the motherfuckers that's leading you. So I'm not surprised that he back in jail. And guess who else said he was going? Guess who said he was going back to jail though?
Who?
Charleston White. Remember he said that nigga going back to jail too. Everybody said it. Niggas knew he was going back to jail, my nigga, because, bro, these niggas is creature of habit. These niggas can't do nothing but jailbird shit, my nigga.
That's why I said Memphis niggas might be some of the dumbest niggas I ran across.
My nigga, it's all niggas. Bro, it don't matter what nigga it is. If you give a street nigga money, they still a street nigga. Am I right, man? My nigga, money don't change a nigga, yo. It don't matter who it is. If you give a street nigga money, that's not gonna change who that street nigga is. He gonna do dumb shit with money.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't like that, bro.
But a lot of people think money changes people. It don't. Money just enhances your character.
It enhances who you really is.
Yeah. So nigga, and think about it. When you got money on that type of altitude, you start to think nobody can fuck with you. That's why some of the biggest people get caught for doing the most stupid shit.
Like Pooh Shiesty, he just had the whole world. He thought it was it. He see young boy out here. He see young boy out here winning, doing the tour and shit. Then he come home, he see all the love. He like that. He think he young boy. He like, damn, I'm the biggest shit. Man, that shit got to his head for he really tried to. Bro, he really tried to Suge Knight his way out that bitch.
He ain't even supposed to be there when this shit happened, bro.
Oh, my mama, he too big.
He was supposed to come in the studio and he wasn't, and Pooh Shiesty wasn't even supposed to be there yet.
Yeah,
And,
It's
and,
supposed to be like
and,
it's supposed to be like, man, Pooh on the way though. But what's up with that? What that?
this should have been a conversation between him and his pops, and then whatever happened between the goons and them niggas. Pooh Shiesty wasn't even supposed to be there. Like, how would you even have the bag around some shit like this?
You heard what he said. Unfortunately, I'm CEO and the top shooter for my gang.
And you see? What'd you say? Say that again.
Unfortunately, he said, unfortunately, I'm CEO and the top shooter for my gang. Oh God.
Exactly. See that? Words are power, right?
That's sad.
Words is power, right? So
My
exactly
mom.
what you said is so basically only you could get the job done like this. And landed you right back in prison, my nigga.
That's crazy.
You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. And I feel bad for him, dog. And like I said, I feel bad for him because of his stupidity, and he had a lot of talent. And hey, I ain't mad at Gucci, man. This is the snitch culture now.
I was just gonna say that I felt bad because niggas, I thought we was keeping the street. I ain't think that's why I feel bad.
Hey, my nigga, the street culture been left. You know
I
that.
guarantee you, if they would have known Gucci was gonna tell, they would have did it. If they'd have known, if they'd have known that was a police officer, they wouldn't have did it. You know what I'm talking about?
They should have known Gucci was gonna tell, dog.
How?
That's not the same Gucci.
Man, go listen to his music. He's still rapping like he's a street nigga. Go listen to that shit. He drop a little dirt. They tried to tell him fences listen to their music. Watch the shit you say in the fest. Be listening to our music. All that fed that shit him a little dirt. Come on, bro. No,
That
hell
mean
no.
he ain't gonna tell when you steal my jewelry. That don't mean he ain't gonna tell when you steal my jewelry.
That's why I said he can't even drop no more music, bro. We not gonna believe it.
Yes, he can. He a businessman. He can. Pooh Shiesty gonna get, bro. Pooh Shiesty gonna be looked at as the one that took the L in this situation.
Yeah, but we want to hear what he got. We want to hear what he. Yeah, but we want to hear what he got to say.
Who you think gonna be looked at as taking the L more? Pooh Shiesty or Gucci? Gucci for snitching or Pooh Shiesty for actually committing the crime?
Pooh Shiesty took the L, but Gucci lost his career.
So you think Gucci really gonna lose his career because he snitched and wrote a statement?
Listen what you just said. This shit all about the image. Unless he gonna go to 6ix9ine route. Unless he gonna go to.
I think he been going that route.
And he gotta embrace snitching. No, I'm talking about embracing snitching.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he do a podcast with Charleston White in the upcoming month.
See, you be saying some shit, and I be saying that shit sound crazy, and then you look up and that shit didn't happen.
I wouldn't be surprised within the next 60 days, next 30 or 60 days, you see Gucci Man and Charleston White sitting down chopping it up on a podcast. Because guess what Gucci Man's going to do? He's going to embrace the snitching now. He has to. He has to take the civilian route.
He got to. He like QCP now.
Hey, he got to take the civilian route. He just got robbed, my nigga. The feds just put it out there. How he got robbed? How Memphis robbed this nigga? A whole bunch of dirty niggas from Memphis robbed him and went back on a Greyhound with his jewelry.
But that's what's crazy though. If Thug was the first one to say. Remember on them jail calls that got leaked? He said, "Man, I don't know what the fuck. What's up with Gucci, man? I don't know that nigga got soft. That nigga getting soft or what?" Thug been told us that nigga got soft, bro. In them jail calls, see when a nigga be talking to they bitch and they think ain't nobody listening, that's when his real thoughts come out.
Who told us before that?
That's when the truth come out.
Nah, you know who told us before that?
Who?
His ex-girl.
Who?
What was her name?
I don't know, the one he smacked.
The one he beat up, the one that they tried to say was going crazy. What was her name? Breezy or something like that?
Oh, Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze?
No, not Johnny Blaze. It's this girl from Atlanta. She started going crazy. What's Gucci Man ex-girl, y'all? She was on the internet talking about she's going to sue him and all that. She started going crazy. But she was the one who first said that nigga went soft. She was like, oh, he going soft. That ain't the same Gucci. She was like, ever since he got with old girl, he been fucked up in the head and he been doing all his meds. See, they mad because Keisha got him on all his meds. Nobody in the world could get Gucci to take his meds, bro. Keisha is the first one to get this nigga to take his meds. I don't know what she got between that legs.
On a damn.
But she is the first one to get this nigga to take all his meds. And everybody know when a nigga take his meds who really supposed to be taking meds, it'll change everything about you.
Yup.
Change everything about you. And now that nigga ain't drinking lean no more, lost all that weight. I'm telling you.
You supposed to be taking meds?
Hey, bro, I told my wife them motherfuckers should come with their own ID card too.
What?
Motherfuckers that take medicine and been to MHMR and they should have an ID so niggas know like who we dealing with. Like just like you got a driver's license, like it should be some type of ID card to let us know who we dealing with. It should say their name, height, weight, and diagnosis.
Nah, for real.
For real?
Checking out.
Imagine if a nigga knew what he was dealing with before he got involved. And she be like, oh yeah, I just want to give you my ID card, and you get an ID card and say mentally insane. You be like, all right,
no.
Get another one ID card and it say multiple personality disorder. You be like, see, niggas don't know this shit. You be done had three kids with a bitch before you find out that she be getting a check and go to the doctor and got multiple personality disorder. For real, am I right, man? You never know.
These bitches be slow. I think now that you say that, I think I know a couple bitches that might be a little screws, and that might be the thing. That might be what it is.
It is. You would never know, bro. They make us have to go through arguments and relationship problems to figure this shit out. When they could have just told us because they knew the bitch was crazy since she was 6 years old. Because her mama had her on medication. Her mama had her in special ed classes. They be knowing this shit from jump. They niggas need to come with a title. And it worked both ways. I ain't saying just for females, niggas too. Because there's some niggas out there that's diagnosed too. I'm just saying niggas should have ID cards. That shouldn't be hidden. I should be able to know what I'm dealing with. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here though, KP.
All right, you finna get up out of there?
Yeah, I'm about to finish this live, man. It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes, 8 minutes on this live.
You leaving this one up, huh? When you going back live?
Oh, well, I'm about to go back live in a minute, but I'm about to end this.
All right.
All right, I'm out you. But yeah, y'all know how we do. You know how we motherfucking do. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us, man. Man, support the page, man. Make sure y'all share the live out, man. If you rocking with me, share the live. Make sure you do that. If you rocking with your boy, share the live. Because we do this like nobody do it. Always something new, man. Appreciate you for sliding through with your boy. You know, we're going to be back. I'm coming back. I'm just going to end this live and do what we do. My boy Virgil in the motherfucking building. My boy Virgil in the building. What's good in the hood? I be trying to tell these niggas, man. We do it a little different over here. They don't be understanding what I be trying to tell them though, but we do it a little different. When we do it, we do it. And that was just a little taste of how we do it over here at Cap Gang, man. Cause y'all know Cap Gang don't play. Right, Kimmy?
Yeah.
Tell them Cap Gang don't play, man. Tell them nobody do it like us, man. Don't nobody do it like Cap Gang. It's either Cap the Gang or don't bang. No, for real, it's either Cap Gang or don't bang. You know what I'm saying? It's the Bounce News, man. If you ain't fucking with the Bounce News, I don't know what to tell you, man. The #1 spot on YouTube for online interviews and celebrity gossip. Y'all make sure you share the page, like the page, tell your friend, invite a friend. And if you support me, hit that Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you following us on Facebook. Make sure you following us on Instagram at The Bounce News. We everywhere, man. We everywhere. Y'all know how we do, man. It don't stop. It don't stop. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. The Bounce, the #1 spot on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Ain't nobody rocking with us. You know, do this like no other. When you rocking with us, you get none but the best.
Up, top, punch it! I got it, hold tight! They're gaining, weave!
Really coming, but I guarantee you, when you see us, you see two. When you see two, you see the best. We trying to bring you nothing but the best marketing, the best promotion, everything to these Fort Worth streets. And if you rocking with us, then you know
Up, top, punch it! I got it, hold tight! They're gaining, weave!
Give us your undivided attention. Allow us to promote for you. Allow us to do what we do. Subscribe to the page. Like, share. Make sure you tell somebody that Bounce is what it is. Cause they chasing and they watching.
Up, top, punch it! I got it, hold tight! They're gaining, weave!
But you know we can't be stopped. And you know we got haters. You know they watching us and don't like us. The Bounce. We on fire, man.
Up, top, punch it! I got it, hold tight! They're gaining, weave! Gangsta catching up! Don't worry, watch this.
You know, you know we the best. They know we do it. They can't stop us. Stop playing with them. Catch it. Sometimes you gotta understand it's like, they don't understand. Why should following instead of your lead, you feel me? I definitely understand.
What's the plan though?
Sometimes you're gonna see that. Sometimes it's
I see it
not
all
that
the time,
easy.
man.
You'll go blind real quick. I keep it on me, you know how I'ma clutch it too.
I keep that 40
on me, you know how niggas gone.
Hollow point.
I ain't trusting on no nigga,
Never
you know
that.
me, it's true.
Or no bitch.
Mama say she love a nigga, you know
Okay,
how
she said though.
I'm that nigga come to him,
Been
you
there.
know how I be.
Still that. Always be that. Be that.
Fuck with them and I'ma treat. All them niggas perpetrating, you know how I
Never
do.
Jack City
I'm
shit.
that nigga, I swear to God, I'm a fucking
Sit,
shit. Never been no bitch, you know that's me. I don't
Yeah.
play them games, these niggas play cause I'm a G.
I'm a G.
It's time to get it in, you know just how I'm gonna
Gon'
be.
be.
Give me one bitch, give me two, might as well.
Give me 3.
I've been snuggling on the block for a minute, only
Us
niggas
only
play the guard like I'm a thug, but they know just how it be.
They know
I've been
you
getting
finna
to the money, all them niggas hate on me.
They
Ride
hate
around
on
foreign whips,
every
they know how it fucking be. Niggas know the sincere, special K, I been a G. Back up in the club, bag a bitch and might take home 3. She say she in love with me cause I'm a god, that's how it be. And I walk around this bitch and all eyes be on me. Love me cause she know my life is so different, pay the price, I'm that god. She say she want a real nigga and I'm that boss. I don't play no games, nigga. Niggas get lost with them bitches, nigga.
I'm a
Swear to
ball.
God.
Yeah, I already know.
Take it easy on that nigga, you know how I be. Jersey young nigga, I'm that nigga, always been a G. Jumped up in a Hummer, hit, cocked it by 3. Told that bitch to bring that BMW back here to me. Ain't no playing games. And when it's time to get it in, I don't play with you niggas, I ain't got no friends. I be doubling up the codes to go up I-20 again. To bring back 20, the kilos, I'm gon' win. All them niggas hate a real hustler, I'm gon' get it though. I ain't worked a day in my life, you gotta feel me though. Chasing dough, every day a bitch wanna see me though. Say I'm living like she on my dick, cause she love me though. I'm a tight nigga that a nigga wouldn't step to. Keep a cat on the hip in case a nigga rush through. Yeah, I got that money, keep 1,000 on me every day. Walk up in the club and you know what the DJ say. Sincere, I don't play, every fucking nigga day. I be going places that these niggas never seen a day. I'm in the Rolls Royce, I'm in the BM, niggas gonna hate me cause they know how I'm gonna really be. I be chasing dollars that these niggas ain't gonna never see. I'm doing new shit every day, you know just how I be. Step into my lane, you niggas gonna see that I'm a G. And I'm so different than you. I know that niggas
Y'all gotta
be
stop hating on real nigga, man. You know why?
I'm getting to
If you only knew what I did in my life,
you niggas
you know
pussy
why?
than me. Let's keep it true.
Keep
Problem with niggas who feel like I ain't about this shit, I don't do this shit, bro. Like, I can't keep explaining it to y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't give a fuck about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Nigga be like, he ain't shooting them burners. Come on, bro, y'all know me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or he wasn't in the trap, or whoop de whoop, you know, he ain't, you know, like, nah, man, I done did that, man, you know what I'm saying? It make you feel some type of way because you know it's real, you know what I'm saying? It make you feel like, goddamn, the nigga was out here on the same block I was, the nigga was fucking with the same pack. I can get them out tonight, and they saying when it's beef, now let's see a Paula like, for them boys who all on the block, 2-time foul the jack boys, 3-time foul the boys in the spot, get caught by the cops, you snitch, but then you lying to get popped. My tools how the bitch, they been since junior high school lockers. The only time we moved dollars to a new side of territory. Thug life, so why you think the young nigga tell stories? If I don't tell the real, I bet my niggas will tell for me. Hoes hell and these niggas frail like stale funyuns. Even if my nose stopped up, I can smell money. Sniffing, but I cause a collision in here, dummy. Infatuated with the green dollar, clean collar, and a faux release foe, he ain't gotta scream holler. Plus, and my life is what I call a life. I'm calling out.
You already know. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page, cause it's free. And you already know what time it is. This your boy Cap Game. It's you know how. Dude, salute to you.